Welcome to Dude No Way Live, where we embark on a quest to play the greatest games of all time. I'm your host, Moonchild of Dude No Way, and today it is Stealth Ops in Marvel Rivals. We're going to be going in today playing as Psylocke, locking in, getting our katana out, and slicing people up from the shadows. We're going to be focusing on Psylocke gameplay as much as possible in this show. I think that this hero is very well balanced. I think she is very nuanced, one of the 5-star difficulty heroes in terms of how hard she is to play with her kit. In reality, I don't really think it's that difficult. I don't think it's all that. Maybe 5 stars is a little bit much, but it is rated as 5 stars here in Marvel Rivals. And Psylocke is a very well-rounded DPS. She has movement. Wow, I can't speak. She has movement in her ability to dash, which also deals some pretty significant damage if you place it, and you can get yourself through a load of enemies or just one enemy that's very weak. You can deal some pretty good burst damage when combined with her primary and secondary fires. Like I said, she has good burst damage as well. Her ability to generate some bonus health is very nice. Her ability to go invisible as well as gain a movement speed buff while she is invisible helps with her flanking playstyle. She can poke, she can burst, she can dive. She does a little bit of everything. And in general, I think she is one of the best and most well-rounded DPS in the game. In addition to that, I should be able to lock in on her without too much of an issue, because everybody is locking in on Johnny Storm, on The Thing, on Sue Storm, and on Mr. Fantastic right now. The Fantastic Four combo in Season 1.5 is kind of going nuts right now. Everybody's playing them pretty much every game. You're going to see at least one member of the Fantastic Four, at least for the time being, while these characters are still brand new. So because of that, it seems like the perfect time to be playing a character that is not necessarily the one that everyone is looking to jump onto. And just in general, like, she's badass as fuck, dude. Like, she is so cool. Like, her ability to get in and out of combat using stealth and like her dash to approach from a high ground down into a fight very quickly, or from the ground up into a spot where people think they're safe, and all of a sudden now there's a ninja on top of you is badass, right? She's got like the I don't know what to call it, like the scarf from Shinobi. If you remember that game, it was like an older, like a PlayStation 2 game, and it was like a ninja. It was a male ninja in that game, but he had a scarf that looked exactly like this, super long, that flowed behind him. It was red, and Psylocke's got that whole kind of motif with her base skin going on here. It looks super, super dope. And then you see the bottom of her scarf turns into butterflies, which is like the other part of her. Like her kit is like butterfly related. So when she uses her ult, if she's on your team, she says, "Watch me soar." And like her whole kit is like butterfly related. You see, like, you can see the little butterfly artwork in all of the different things that she has. Her stealth has a butterfly wings effect on it. You know, you make little butterflies when it goes in, and it also kind of feels like there was a goddess of rot in the DLC for Elden Ring, the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. There was like a goddess of rot that was like butterfly related. It also kind of feels like that. So there's a lot to love about this character. I think she's super cool, and she was one of my first DPS mains in the game, but she fell off super hard in the triple support meta, because it felt like you just really couldn't get a lot of value out of the character, and that felt bad, because like I liked playing her, but her ultimate is one that, like, if you catch 5 people in the ultimate, and like where most ultimates you would say, "Oh my god, dude, I got 5 people inside of this, let's go, I'm gonna press the button and everybody's gonna fall over," it actually becomes less and less powerful the more people are in the ultimate, which kind of feels counteractive to how you would want to play a DPS character, you know what I mean? And in addition to that, with the triple support meta that was very popular in Season 1 before this 1.5 patch that came out last Friday, there was always a support ultimate to counter the Psylocke ultimate, which was already tough to get value out of, and then you throw a support ult into the mix, and you're just guaranteed to get no value. So it's nice to be able to play the character again and feel like you can actually use your ult and potentially snag a kill or two, because there is, like, with the support ults being nerfed on Friday, there is much, much greater opportunity for you to be able to get in there and deal your damage, you know, from the shadows. You come out, you hit them with with a couple of the psionic crossbows. You use your wing shurikens as your alternate fire, and then things kind of fall over. And it feels good. It feels good to play again. So yeah, we're going to be diving in. It's Stealth Ops today, attacking from the shadows, got the katana out, and we're going to slice these hoes to bits. It's going to be super fun. Hannibal, what's going on, dude? Thanks for being here, man. Hanny, we're playing Psylocke. We're playing the Psychic Warrior, the Psychic Ninja character today. I'm going to be trying my best to get some value out of her. And in addition to that, if it feels like we're not going to win the game or there's just no place for another DPS, like if, I don't know, 3 or 4 people try to lock in on DPS, then we're going to use Cloak and Dagger instead. This is another kind of from the shadows type of character because half of the kit is darkness based. So that kind of gives me an out. You know, I can still use this as like a almost a stealth character insofar as that they can disappear and phase shift out of reality to avoid certain ultimates or avoid certain bits of damage, or just when you're getting dove, you could just like disappear into the shadows, right? And then you reappear somewhere else. Very thematic and very cool. But that gives me a little bit of wiggle room just in case. The Invisible Woman would also be another potential pick here for this type of show. The only thing about the Invisible Woman is that she is extremely, extremely popular right now because of the Fantastic Four having the full cast now in the game. As of Friday, The Thing and the Human Torch have come out. So because of that, Invisible Woman is played almost every single game. So she would be a good one to pick for this as well, because she does utilize the invisibility to get to certain places and to heal herself. She has small healing over time. I want to say it's 20 health per second while invisible, so that gives her a bit of wiggle room in terms of this theme for this show as well. So, you know, if Cloak and Dagger is taken, potentially, and you know, all the DPS slots are filled, potentially I do go in as Invisible Woman, because I do really like the character. I actually think low-key, she might be the best support in this meta, question mark. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I suspect with the addition of the other 2 Fantastic Four members, and the fact that she is the anchor for the team up here. Basically, she has a team up with Human Torch, with Mr. Fantastic, and with The Thing that gives them an extra button, which generates bonus health for them every 20 seconds, which is actually very powerful. It's not as overtly powerful as like the Iron Man and Hulk team up from the last season before it got balanced, where when you put an Iron Man with a Hulk, the Iron Man can all of a sudden just like basically insta-delete people. You know, it's not quite that good, but her anchor with those 3 characters does provide a lot of survivability, and 2 of those characters, being Mr. Fantastic and The Thing, are already incredibly survivable. So maybe it's more of what they already do and not really necessary for them, but it does really help with the Human Torch, who has like literally 0 ability to stay alive on his own, aside from the fact that he can fly high up in the sky, which is usually a death sentence anyway. But yeah, Invisible Woman is another one that we could potentially tap into this game. I think I might want to buy the Malice skin for her. I think I'm going to go on an Invisible Woman arc here after I get Lord for Cloak and Dagger. I'm pretty close to Cloak and Dagger's Lord, which is like, basically, Lord means that your portrait changes when you pick the character. So like down here, you're seeing the normal portrait for Cloak and Dagger. This is like this is the normal one that you would see when you pick the character. This is, you know, this is what comes up. When you get Lord, it basically shows everybody like, hey, I've played this character a fucking lot. Like a lot. You know what I mean? So you know, I'm getting very close. You can see I am I'm at the final stage of this part, and I have 910 more points to gain before I hit Lord with this character. So in the next day or 2, I should definitely have this without even really trying, just picking the character when I feel like it makes the most sense. But I'll be excited for that, and then I think after that, maybe I'll go on my Invisible Woman arc, because like I said, I do think she might be the best support in this meta right now. I'm not 100% on that, but, you know, time will tell. I think that she is incredibly strong regardless. And plus, the Malice skin just looks super fucking dope, dude. Look at how cool it is, you know? Like, it's goth related. She's got, like, my favorite eyes in the entire world. Like, this is, like, the black, the black eyes with the red iris is like my favorite look for eyeballs for characters in games. So like she looks super cool there. She's got like a badass costume. You know, she's got like a goth kind of theme to her. She's got the cake is out, which, you know, I don't really care about that, but for people who do, that, you know, that's a huge draw for gooners and for people who are like anti-woke propagandists, you know? And then, in addition to that, this comes with a super cool highlight intro and some other neat things. So, Invisible Woman, very cool character, as well as very powerful in this current meta. So, I think with that, like I said, we're going to be playing Psylocke as much as we can. We're going to be diving in, trying to lock in on Psylocke. And again, if it gets too wild, dude, we'll swap over to a support, because I do want to win the goddamn games. I'm not just playing this for my health. You know what I mean? Like, I do want to be in there, getting our W's. However, I'd rather do it with Psylocke if I can. So with that out of the way, with that disclaimer taken care of, I want to say thank you to everybody who is here, everybody who is watching. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. If you are watching this on YouTube, do not forget to come and check us out over on Twitch at Dude No Way Gaming, because drops are live right now. I'm just going to exclamation point drops real quick in the chat so that you guys can see. Drops are enabled here. And that is going to give you, it looks like it only shows that on Twitch. So I'm just going to copy the thing right there. There we go. So you guys can link your Twitch account with your Marvel Rivals account and gain some free rewards for the Season 1.5 patch that came out on Friday. They are giving away an emote for Hela, and they're also giving away a new spray, which you can only get through the Twitch drops. So make sure if you guys are not watching on Twitch that you do swing on over there and link up your Marvel Rivals and Twitch accounts so that you can get so that you can get your free rewards. I need some chapstick, dude. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to. My lips are chapped, and because of that, it's hard to make certain sounds, I guess. I spent all weekend smiling and talking, so unfortunately, you know, because I was doing fucking day job stuff. So unfortunately, you know, you spend all weekend smiling and talking, your lips get chapped because you just you spend like, you know, 8 hours smiling at people that you don't actually care about. You know, trying to get them to give you their money. But anyway, let's dive in. I'm excited to do this show. I've been waiting to play Psylocke for a while. She fell out of the meta pretty significantly in the Season 1 meta because of the triple support. And, like, the character has some really good burst damage, which still works, but it feels really bad every time you get an ultimate, and you just use your ultimate to force a support to use theirs, you know? Instead of actually utilizing your ultimate to get kills, it was basically like, all right, I'm gonna press this so that the supports actually hit their ultimate so that we can then do something afterwards, which is like, you know, stupid, dude. Doesn't feel good. I do like in this map real quick, I'm just gonna point this out up here. Doesn't this look like in Elden Ring where the Lord of Blood was at, when you're inside, like you're inside of the underground passages and stuff, and then you look up and you see like the whole spot for the Lord of Blood, like where you enter into the Shadow of the Erdtree expansion. That shit was crazy. I'm spacing on the name right now, which I played that game for 700 hours. You'd think I'd remember, but just at this moment, as I'm trying to think about it, I'm having trouble jogging my memory. You see, in this game, like I was talking about before, we do have a thing. We have a Human Torch. We have an Invisible Woman. So again, a lot of what I was talking about, much of the Fantastic Four is here, and we will be seeing them very, very often in this game here. Let's see, is our Human Torch going to snag a kill very early on? Doesn't look like it. That's okay. We do see their Human Torch is up here and ready to roll already. It would be wise of them to go away, but if they want to keep fighting it out, I will gladly take their life. Yeah, that's what I thought, dude. Go back in your spawn and get healed. Yeah, they're going to follow me a little bit here, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm just going to dive through a little. We're waiting. There we go. That's my first kill. I'm just going to pull back the shurikens there and start damaging up on this Mr. Fantastic. We see that our Human Torch is up in the sky. I just got to make sure the fire looks very similar between your team's Human Torch and the enemy team's Human Torch. So I just want to make sure that I'm not, like, accidentally walking into fire for no reason. We see the Invisible Woman on the other team as well. We can see that they have an Adam Warlock too. That appears to be... Okay, they have triple support. So that is not great for me, but it's also not the end of the world because they don't have 3 support ultimates like you would expect from the triple support meta in Season 1. I'm waiting for my team to get a little bit of heals on me, which it looks like they're just spam healing into the thing here. Trying to find a heal, but since I'm not getting it, I'm going to get out before I die. I don't want to accidentally take the L there while I'm waiting for my team to notice me. So instead of stealing the healing from our tank, I'm just going to go and get myself a health pack there, utilizing my stealth to get over to it a little bit faster. We're keeping an eye on our third-person camera here. I'm just looking and seeing where they go. By looking from this direction, I can see where the cloak and dagger is. And now I can go invisible here. Just quickly get out. Put a little bit of damage in on them. Put the Fear of God in them. But I did get blinded in the process, so I don't want to get in there and stay in for too long. We can expect their support ults are coming online right now. Literally as I say it. Here they come. And the support ults coming out on the point means they're essentially unkillable. That's our support ult right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and pop this. Now that their support ult is done, that's going to give me a few kills here. And we did get their invisible woman to pop ult as well. I'm getting out of the way. That's our Luna Snow going in. So we're going to go ahead and get the kill on their cloak and dagger. We see their Human Torch is still here. Their Doctor Strange is here now. Want him to drop his shield so that I can put some big damage in on him. And I am going to chase him, but not yet. There we go. Got the kill on their Ben Grimm. Moving in here. Just going to put this pressure on this Doctor Strange. And now he is down. We are good to go. Waiting for my team to see if we can get any quick little cheeky staggers. With their Iron Man up in the sky, I'm not really worried about that because I can use my hit scan primary fire to damage him pretty effectively. Even from this distance, it's not the best, but it does do work. And you see I dodged the clobbering time ultimate of the thing by teleporting behind him. And that was effective in what I wanted it to do there. We're now going to utilize my burst damage a little bit here, just to get in and put in this hard hits on the enemy. We have their entire team going down now. The Adam Warlock choosing whether or not to res. He decided not to. Wise on his part, I think. We're at 12-0 so far for our stealth ops.
Not enough force yet.
Dude, I see you. I see your message, but I'm just gonna run solo today. I appreciate the offer for some quick play shenanigans, but I'd like to run alone here because I do have better luck playing when I am by myself. No offense to anybody. That's just the way it is, though. Coming out, getting myself a heal here, using my stealth to get out of the way. Again, using my dash to get out of the way of the maximum pulse. I was way, way out of there. That is our invisible woman using ult as well as our Human Torch here. And we can expect that their support ultimates will be coming online very shortly, which means that I will get a chance to jump in there and use my ultimate against them. I'm going to use my stealth here just to get into a position where I think I'll be able to get some value. I'm going to come around the back, and then I'm going to pop ult right on top of them to see if I can get anybody. And I was able to get their Adam Warlock, although he is just going to res. That's not that big of a deal. I'm going to use my dash to get out, pick up this health pack. I'm going to go invisible right here, because I know their cloak and dagger is going to be coming around this corner. We can hear them in front of me. I'm waiting a second just to make sure that I don't get dove on top of as we move forward onto the point. This is their invisible woman ultimate coming in here. I'm waiting for my moment. There we go. Got their Adam Warlock down. I'm now going to focus up on their thing. And got their thing down. I'm going to reload here. I'm going to focus up on their Doctor Strange. Because what's he going to do about it? And that's going to be game. That's a 19-0 here.
Another epic victory.
On Shin Shibuya. That's good stuff, dude. 19-0, no deaths. We got the Thing got MVP there. It's got a disgusting name, but I respect it. Gonna go ahead and give everybody the thumbs up. That was fun, dude. That was super fun. That's exactly how it's supposed to look, for the most part. You know, I didn't get as many, like, stealth eliminations as some other games, but I also never died. I was in there in the fight basically the whole time. You see, I got 8 final blows. The only person who got a little bit more was the Human Torch there with 11 final blows. He got 1 more kill than me, but he died twice as well. So, we did really well. Let's go ahead. We'll dive back in and get another game going here. That felt good. Always nice to start the show on a W. Not a George, but, you know, the regular W.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
All right, locking in. Hopefully we get a team that is balanced. We got a Rocket Raccoon. We have the Thing. We have a Hawkeye. Hawkeye is also pretty decent with this patch. Got a little bit of a buff in the Season 1.5 patch. And I think that just in general, the same thing holds true for Hawkeye that has always held true, is that if you can hit your shots, then you pop off. And if you don't hit your shots, then you suck balls. And there is no in-between. I mean, I'm sure there probably is, right? But for all intents and purposes, there is no in-between. All right, cool. So we got 2 support. We got a Luna Snow and a Rocket Raccoon. We have 1 tank. We've got myself and Hawkeye on DPS. I don't know what BLM Kai is going to pick, but pretty much anything could be a good addition to this squad. Got some decent damage here. I'd like to see another tank, like a Captain America or a Strange would be good. I could even settle for a little closer range DPS, like a Mr. Fantastic even would be good. To go in there and brawl it out with the Thing so that he's not the only face of melee combat. But as of right now, I think we're all right. I'm just going to go ahead and use 1 dash here. Get myself a little bit closer, a little bit faster. And then I'm going to go invisible while I travel around the side here so they can't see me. And then I'm going to mistime my dash, but I'm just going to use the stairs. Can I use the stairs, please? Please. Thank you. And then I'm going to use my positioning here to get around to the point and flank on them. I want to stay out of sight as long as possible so that when I do go in, I can put some damage in on them without having to worry about immediately getting my shit kicked in. And you see, I almost did there. That's how quickly it can happen. I had to leave very, very quickly. But had I been able to stay in a little bit longer, I might have been able to get the kill on that Jeff. We have the Wolverine going super ham right now. So we're just going to put some damage in on him. I don't need to get the kill. I just want to be in there for a second and then out of the fight as quickly as possible. I'm going to use these boxes to get myself up over the spot that we're at right now and then hold a position right here while I wait for people to unknowingly walk into my damage. And again, we're just dipping out. We're running. And in doing so, I'm staying out of sight for as long as possible. I'm generating some good ultimate charge here as well. See, I've got about the same ultimate charge as the rest of the team. Maybe a little bit more than some. That's the kill on the Wolverine there. I want to use my movement to get out of the way. Grab this health pack, but I didn't end up needing it because my healers are on the spot, which is nice. We're now going to back up slightly. And again, because I take so much damage so quickly, I'm going to use my movement to get out there. And again, just using my movement to get around here. And unfortunately, the Mantis was able to just chase me. And that did end up getting me killed, but that's okay. Our Thing has disconnected at this point. And that's not great. But because the Mantis used ult here, I'm going to be in a good spot to capitalize on their unsuspecting team. We have their Human Torch trying to come in and snag some cheeky damage on our Rocket Raccoon. I want to protect him, but I don't think I could save him entirely. It's going to be very important that Why didn't we push up? Why didn't we push up? Probably because our tank DC'd. Let's go ahead. We'll get back together with the team. Somebody says I was on site. Where was my team? Where are you? All right, we need somebody to connect here, or at the very least, give us something to be able to engage with them. I'm going to use my invisibility here. And you see I am getting shot, which means they know where I am. So my flank is effectively canceled right now. And that's totally fine. I'll use my primary fire to reset some of my cooldowns and put in some damage on this Doctor Strange. And while he is getting healed, that's not too big of a deal. And now we're just going to get out of the way. We're going to use my invisibility to get over to a health pack. We hear that the Human Torch is going in here. And again, because of that, we're just going to go into their backline. I'm going to dash and then immediately start damaging up on their support, which is going to snag me the kill on their Jeff the Landshark, which means that half of their healing is now gone. I'm going to dive into their backline a little bit and try to get myself out while I get heals from my team, and I did. And there's that Mantis ultimate again, putting in that heavy support. Because I'm down to 12 hit points, I need to get out very quickly. Our team is dead across the board, basically. Waiting for the squad to get back together. We have no tank either, which I don't know why 13 Wet Socks came into this game, looked at our DPS lineup and thought, you know what we need? A Squirrel Girl. But here we are. We needed the Thing or some other tank. With the Mantis trying to come in and deal a bunch of damage to me, I'm just going to use my mobility and my stealth to get out of there and reposition. I am now kind of the face of the front line, unfortunately, but there's nobody else really to move forward with this team. Trying to generate an ultimate as much as humanly possible, as quick as I can. And there we go, we got their tank down. I'm going to go invisible for a second and get out of the way so I can grab this health pack here. And then I'm getting very close to an ultimate, so I want to try and get their team down if humanly possible. And I'm just gonna double dash out there, go and grab this health pack. And man, that sucks, dude. Nobody was on the point. It was very close. We could have gotten on the point there. There was a lot of us pushing forward. Somebody says y'all suck. You have 3 deaths, bro. You didn't really do that much. Like, yeah, you have 9 kills, which is fine and all, but like, you also have 3 deaths, dude. So like, all right, everybody's getting a thumbs up, but the guy who said that we suck, you know, we didn't have a tank either. Our tank DC'd. So, like, yeah, you as Namor are not going to do it. Maybe if you wanted to win so badly, you should have swapped a tank. I'd love to say that to him, but I honestly don't care to interact with him anymore. So, we're just going to queue back into the next game. I think we did fine. You know, just because he didn't like it doesn't mean we didn't do fine. And also, and I mean this with all sincerity, fuck that guy. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have a Cloak and Dagger. We've got the Thing. We've got a Johnny Storm. It looks like this guy's thinking about playing Moon Knight. Really no need for a Moon Knight. But, you know, as long as Brogert plays another support, then it should be fine. That is not the support I want to see. That is never, ever the support I want to see. But maybe it'll work fine. You know? Maybe. A lot of people to heal, though. And Adam Warlock doesn't really come with the healing. You know what I mean? I mean, he does have healing. But, you know, saying that he's a good healer would be like saying that, like, McDonald's is a good place for gourmet chicken. You know? He's like, if healers had a great value brand, that would be Adam Warlock. Great value support. Adam Warlock is the we have healers at home of healers. So, you know, maybe he does good. Who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe he's super cracked. And if he is, I'll eat my hat. Deal? It's a deal. If Adam Warlock carries the team, I will eat my hat. Kind of waiting off to the side here. Getting some poke damage in on this Johnny Storm. I don't really need to engage with her while the entire team is back here. So I'm just gonna back out here because I don't want to be accidentally killed by her and Johnny Storm together. So now I'm going to get up with my team. See, our Thing is already dead. So I'm using my movement to get out of the way and just get myself back into safety with my team. I can go on a flank angle here when our tank comes back and there's somebody to actually look at. And we did get a lot of burst damage in on them, so that's good. I'm halfway to an ult already. Utilizing my right click to be able to generate some bonus health there. Alright, this is the moment where we need to get a kill on one of their supports. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the side. I'm halfway out of ammo though, so I do have to be careful about getting myself too low in terms of ammo. And now's the moment when I have to disengage. We see our support are getting dove by this Black Panther. And the only thing that saved him was their Cloak and Dagger ultimate. I'm now going to use my stealth just to get out of the way here. Going to go ahead up to the high ground position in case anybody is chasing me. Doesn't look like they are, but you never know. It's better to be safe than sorry. Better to be safe than dead. Know what I'm saying? So we have 2 support ultimates on their team, and it could be that their team just absolutely shits on us. Or I die immediately. Unfortunately, I ran through some fire there. I thought my team was right up with us, but it looks like they had either died or engaged from a different angle. Like, what are these guys doing all the way over here? What are you doing over there? They have to be fighting someone, although it doesn't look like they are. Hey, I'm gonna snag this from you, because I don't care about you. Black Panther, you are fucking with the wrong guy, dude. We need to get on the point immediately. And with my team kind of sucking balls, it's going to be tough for us to do that. I'm going to use my ultimate here. And unfortunately, I pressed the button at the exact moment she said disappear, which means that their support ultimate was out, and I was not able to snag any value out of my ult there. I need to get up and out of the way, reposition, and engage from a different angle. We see that their team is looking at me slightly, but not too much. Is there anybody on the high ground up here? I feel like there is, but I can only see our Moon Knight right now. Again, I'm engaging on the point here. I would love to get a kill on him. If we can. Yes, we can. Great. I need a heal, and I'm probably going to die for this. But at the very least, we're trying to snag the point, so most important that we actually try this. I'm getting into the background here because I know that my team is actually fighting on point right now. So I'm just going to back up some. Get the kill on there, Johnny Storm. Again, getting out of the way. Hopefully my team is still on the point. And they are. Great. Again, we're just fighting this out right now. We have co-op time coming out for our team. I just want to be able to get into the back line here and try and get the kills on their support. And unfortunately, they generated an ultimate at the exact same speed that I generated mine. And so now their support ultimate is back. And again, I get no value out of my ult, but this has been an epic fight for the point here. I want to go invisible as quickly as possible, which I was able to do. I'm now going to back up around this corner. I have no health pack to be able to grab here, and unfortunately, that's going to be the round. Tough one, tough one. This comp ain't jiving too well. It's tough, man. It's tough. We're figuring it out. We at least got a fight in there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any kills with my ult for the 2 times that I was able to use it, because they just popped a support ult right on top of me. But I also only have 1 death, so that's good too, you know? So even though my engagements have to be chosen a little bit more intelligently than like the Thing or the Moon Knight, who are just kind of... The Thing is just running in and hoping for the best. The Moon Knight is like standing up on a high ground position most of the time and is trying to deal as much damage as possible, which he does deal a lot of damage. Even though I don't have like the freedom to just stand there and expect a bunch of heals from the team, I do have the mobility to be able to get to health packs. So as long as I am playing correctly and playing smart, hopefully we can win this next round instead. Alright, so we're pushing forward. I fucked up my dash, but that's okay. Just gonna move in with the team then. And then I am going to go for my flank angle off in a different direction here, keeping my cooldowns up while we engage with the enemy. I don't really want to deal with that Johnny Storm, so I'm going to get up into the high ground here, and I'm just gonna jump down behind their healers, who are inevitably going to be using cooldowns to survive this thing as they push him. I can hear her, but I can't see her. And based on the fact that that invisible woman's shield just went up, I'm gonna say it's pretty likely that she was like right next to me. Going invisible to grab this health pack, using my stealth to get there quicker. The Johnny Storm just fell over next to me, and it was very funny looking. We have the support ultimate coming out from their cloak and dagger here. Got some big damage going in on their thing, and I hope that that will be good enough to get me closer to an ultimate. The next thing I'm going to do is wait for the invisible woman ultimate to actually come out, because I'm not wasting my ult again. Put in massive damage on that Captain America, and I was able to get the kill on him with the help of my team. I'm gonna start damaging in on their thing here. And he is getting some pretty large heals. So I'm gonna try and get a heal from my squad. There we go. That's what I wanted to see, was the invisible woman ultimate coming out. I'm now going to reposition using my stealth here, and then I'm gonna pop it. We're just gonna go ahead and snag the kill on their support. And there we go. We got their invisible woman down with my ultimate. We got their cloak and dagger down with the help of my team, as well as their Captain America down with the help of my team. And now we are pushing forward, trying to hold them at the spawn a little bit here. Very, very heavy damage going out for their cloak and dagger right now. I'm just trying to generate another ultimate as quickly as I can here, because I do want to have another one, hopefully right as they are using cloak and dagger ult. We see that the invisible woman is here. So because of that, I'm going to get out of the way, and I'm going to engage with her from a different angle. We hear that when you hear Supernova go off, that is the Human Torch on the other team, utilizing his ult there. And unfortunately, the invisible woman was able to get away from me. I'm going to reload and kind of back up, get that kill on the Black Panther while he tries to dive our support. I'm just going to not let him use my heavy poke damage to be able to damage up on him. Getting close to my ultimate here, 66% of the way there. We know that they are going to have a support ult before I have a damage ult, and that's okay. 73 now to my next ultimate. I want to be able to get up to a high ground position and engage on their team from a flank angle, if I can. We're just going to see who's lagging behind, and then we're going to find the sickly little deer and kill them. In this case, that was the Johnny Storm there. And now I do have my ultimate available, so we're going to press it right here. Get the kill on there, Bucky. Hopefully snag a kill on their invisible woman, but unfortunately not. She is just chilling out, looking for her spot to be able to heal her team. We're just going to get their Captain America down there. Again, we're going to be putting big damage in on their tank here, while I can damage him for free. And that's going to be us winning that round. Haven't died since that first death. 11-1 now. Absolutely slaying it. Good stuff, good stuff. Feeling good. Doing great. We got our thing has 8 deaths right now, so that's not the best ever. But their team is also not far behind him, so our stealth ops are working. Somebody says, don't mess with the alpha wolf, Aru. Cringe, bro. Cringe. Super cringe. I'm not gonna say that to him because I don't want to hurt his mental, but, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Don't mess with the alpha wolf, Hanny. What a fucking loser, dude. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm not gonna say it to him though. I want him to be continuing to play well for us, so.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is
Gonna take a sip of my water.
got it.
Somebody says, I love how hard the thing is, and all I can think is, I beg your pardon? Say what?
Focus on the battle.
Okay, I have a damage boost from the Mantis for the next few seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and put some damage in on this Wanda. She's gonna use both her escape tools to try and get herself out of the way, but she was not able to. She was not able to get too far. She just landed in there with her team. Looks like she might have canceled her. Looks like she might have canceled her immunity ability as well, just so she could land with her team and snag a little bit of healing. I'm gonna start putting in damage on this Ben, this thing here, and just trying to generate some more ult charge here. I am halfway to my next ult. Gonna use my movement to get out of the way. Took a little bit of damage there, which revealed me to the enemy team, but I had to get around the Human Torch's little firewall that he had set up. We can see that the Wanda really likes me, and that's very cute, but I'm just not going to engage with her then, if that's how it's going to be. Know what I mean? Like, I don't have to fight Wanda, so, like, if I don't have to, why would I? This thing likes me a lot, but that's fine. I'm just gonna leave. And I'll just wait for the heals from my squad, staying up with them right now to make sure that we don't end up in a situation where we took way too much damage and get insta-deleted. That's kind of the issue when you get to a certain rank, is that everybody is so good and they hit their shots so well that you can very quickly die. Very quickly just be taken out, fall over, which is what's about to happen to this Magneto. And there he goes. Got the pure chaos of the Wanda going off here. We now have the Cloak and Dagger using her ult, as well as the Invisible Woman using her ult soon thereafter. We're gonna just save my, I'm saving my ultimate here. I'm using my third-person perspective to peek, and now I'm going to dive in on them. There we go. This is the moment where I need to utilize my ultimate here just to get the kills on their team. That's my triple kill, and we're just gonna eliminate their Magneto as well. Got the Wanda still alive, got the Human Torch still alive here. We're just gonna go ahead and engage with him. Now I'm gonna disappear. Just disappearing for a second. Human Torch goes down. I did not get the assist for that, but that's okay. We're doing great. Doing great so far. Caught the point back and everything, so we're good to go there. We need to push up right here. We also have one right here, so I'm going to ping them so that my team knows where they are. We have their Invisible Woman is here with the thing here. I'm gonna ping the thing, you know? The thing just using his charge ability to get around very quickly, but we just kill him because he never expected us to just be up in his face. Gonna get the kill on that Wanda with the help of my team. They dealt most of the damage. I dealt enough just to help finish her off there. I don't have to be in a crazy place or in a crazy position to be able to get value out of this character, which is really nice. And again, we're just gonna dive in, snag the kill on that Magneto, and he's gonna magnetize onto the respawn screen. And we're looking for this Human Torch, just putting some damage in on him. We're gonna steal his health pack if we need to, but we didn't. With our thing going down, though, it's gonna be a very scary moment here. Either we kill this thing or we lose, right? There we go. We did get our thing back up in the process as well. I have another support, or another damage ultimate coming online here. 94% to my ultimate, and we know that they are going to be utilizing their ultimate as well. Time for me to dive out. I'm going to use my invisibility to get into a favorable position. With the Mantis on my team utilizing her ult, now would be a good time for me to get up with the squad, but because it's already over, I'm not going to waste my time. We're waiting for their supports to utilize their ultimates, because that has been the thing that we needed up to this point to be able to win the game. And we have won pretty effectively up until now. Gonna go invisible while I reposition, start putting in this damage on this Wanda, and there we go. We got the kill there. That's a 22-1 on Hell's Heaven. That thing hard as fuck. Yo, I think you might be right. Our thing did pretty good. He got 20. He was 22-10. Not bad. Not as good as me, but of course he's going to snag the MVP because he's the new character. So they want people to play the new character. So it is what it is. Way to chase the squirrel there, guys, and didn't even kill me in the end. What is that? That is our Mantis. Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know who was the squirrel. I guess they were the squirrel. I don't know, dude. But I do know that we destroyed them. We absolutely obliterated them. I was the only person in the game with less than 6 deaths. Everybody else had 6 deaths or more. I only had 1. 18,000 damage overall. Some pretty good final blows looking like here. I got 9 final blows. Not as much as the Thing, and not as much as Moon Knight, but Moon Knight puts in a lot of sustained pressure, so it's easy for him to get a lot of kills, even when he's just, like, standing on a rooftop somewhere throwing darts at his Ankh. They're called darts, they're glaives, but anyway. And then the Thing is getting all of the healing from the squad, so. But anyway, we won, and that's the important thing, and it was super fun. I really enjoyed that game. We're absolutely destructive in our stealthy potential. You know, bobbing and weaving in and out of the shadows, popping up behind these motherfuckers, going pew, 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 and it's working. I love the mobility of this character. I love being able to get into a fight and get out of a fight very quickly. I love the burst damage potential of the character, although it is tough when the if you miss a shot, you don't get your basically insta-kill. But overall, she's very good. And she feels like a badass, dude. I feel like that is the main thing. Like, if you feel cool when you play the character, you will do better because you feel cool. Feeling cool generates confidence. Confidence means that you are more likely to make plays. So, just in general, I think Psylocke is one of the best damage characters in the game. I really want to like the Human Torch, but as of right now, I'm having trouble enjoying that character's kit. And if you play any of the flying characters in Marvel Rivals, you probably understand why, you know? It's not that it's bad. It's just that it's so easy to kill flying characters in this game that you die very quickly unless your teammates are actually, like, actively looking for you in the sky. And most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they are not. I'm going to utilize this rooftop. This is my starting spot on Spider Islands when defending. I love this rooftop because it allows me to see their spawn door. I can get a little bit of poke damage in on their spawn as they all come out, and that helps me to generate a little bit of quick ultimate charge. It also shows me where I can engage and who I can engage with. Lets me ping up on people that are, trying to take power positions, and it allows me to take away their ability to do so. I'm gonna drop down, I'm gonna grab this health pack, saving all of my abilities in case I need them. Damaging this Thing from the back there. Giving the Thing a little bit of back shots, if you know what I mean. That sounds gross. And it is. Gonna use my dash to get out of the way here, because my team is taking some heavy sustained damage, both from the firewalls of their Human Torch, as well as the damage orb of their Wanda. Got their Jeff the Landshark very low. I'm pressing up with my team, but I'm not getting too aggressive. I'm not trying to stand in front of their spawn door looking for the kills. Just using my poke damage to get in there, then using my mobility to get out very quickly. Their Invisible Woman goes down with the help of our Jeff the Landshark. I didn't get the assist for that, but that's okay. I don't think I hit her really at all, at least not in the last few minutes. Gonna use my dash to get that kill on their Thing. Gonna use my poke damage to get the kill on their Storm. And now we are damaging up on their Wanda. Gonna force her to use her immunity abilities to get out. I was able to get the assist on that Mantis as well. So we're just kind of holding them, excuse me, in the spawn right now. And there we go, got the kill on their Thing. Again, just taking them out left and right here. Putting this poke damage in on this Wanda. Get poked up on, Wanders. I'm going to dive out, use my invisibility to make myself unseen while I go over and grab a health pack, because I don't want my team wasting their healing potential on me when they could give it to somebody who might need it more. We have the Storm Human Torch combo making the Flame Tornado for our enemies here. A devastating combination of DPS ultimates. I have my ult that I'm just kind of sitting on. We have their Mantis is going to be using an ultimate before I do. Just going to use my dash to get out of the way. On the off chance I do get hit by that Wanda ult, I don't want to be in it. So I'm using my movement to get in, and my healing from my team to get out. I'm getting out of the way of their team. I am not full health here, so I am going to grab this health pack, because I'm down 55 hit points, or I was. and I don't want to die to that. Now's a good time for me to get into their backline here. We're going to do one of these, and then we're just going to pop ult on their 2 supports, get both of their supports down, and then we're in and we're out just like that. Quick as can be. Literally just obliterating their team. I needed to get out, and unfortunately I didn't. I thought my team was going to push forward a little bit, and unfortunately they did not. That is my first death here on Spider Islands, but we're doing a great job holding them. Again, with both of their support players down, they have to wait for them to respawn before they can actually get back on the cart and push it forward, so that is good. Gonna reload while I am approaching, because I was trying to hit reload, but I hit primary fire by accident. Just want to make sure that if anybody needs our help here, that we can effectively damage up on them. I need to leave right now. Right now. I accidentally put myself in an unfavorable position there. So to keep myself alive, we're just going to dive out and grab a health pack. I'm going to use my primary fire here to not only damage up on their Ben, but also snag the kill. And I think he was typing there for a second. He was. You shouldn't have been typing in the middle of the match, bro. I don't know what you thought you were about to do, but if dying was it, then you like mission accomplished, dude. You sure showed me. I say as I fucking die. Like, I don't know why you stopped to type goofy in the middle of match chat, but you got what you deserved there. Using both my cooldowns quickly to get them not only recharging faster, but to get me back to the fight a little bit faster. Destroying the Invisible Woman's shield, because by destroying that, it reduces the amount of healing that she could put out, which is very useful. Again, we are poking on this tank right now, because he is so large and in charge. Easy to put damage into. Got the shields up coming out from our Invisible Woman. Again, we're just gonna big burst damage onto that thing. And then we get that Jeff down as well with the help of our team. We see that that is our Human Torch. I thought it was theirs for a second. We see their Invisible Woman is 1 hit here. So I'm just going to put damage into her. And I don't need to kill her as much as I just need to bait out her ultimate. She was very, very low health. And I did exactly what I wanted to do there. They have Jeff as their other support. So they only have 1 support ultimate. Their Human Torch, or excuse me, their Mantis even has swapped over to an Invisible Woman. We're going to get the kill on that thing as he tries to run back into the spawn with the power of our ranged poke damage. I don't know why this Wanda likes me so much, but I'm just going to take her health pack and then dip. We're dipping out here. I'm getting over to the other health pack here, making sure that I stay alive for as long as possible. I do have my ultimate, which I can use on them once they get low. We have our Jeff going in, absolutely slaying it, snagging a couple of kills there with the help of his ultimate, killing himself in the process, but that's not too big of a deal, considering that they have to run back as well. Jeff is very fast, too. So, put in that big damage there on that thing, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, my dash didn't work. Oh, because I was earthbound. The thing can stop you from being able to utilize your movement abilities, which has been a thing that I have to get used to. Previously, this is the moment. I need to go in for this ultimate right now. Just staying out of the range of that Wanda, because I don't want to get my shit kicked in there. And with the help of my team getting the kill on their thing. Got the kill on their Wanda there, using my dash as big damage. Got the kill on their Jeff the Land Shark, using my ranged poke damage. We see they're swapping up tanks. They're not sure what to do to be able to make forward progress here. I'm trying to damage up with the team. And using my ranged poke damage, I'm able to put in a lot of sustained pressure here. Their team is healing through most of it, generating ultimates for both their healers and our healers here. I'm waiting for my movement abilities to come off cooldown. I'm now going to use my invisibility to find a cheeky little side angle. I see that their Namor is low, but not low enough to actually kill, so it's time for me to leave. Do I get a heal before I die? No. And unfortunately, I landed on one of the Penny Parker mines. I saw it as I was going down. I went for the flank there, hoping that I could see some of their DPS in the corner, and I just wasn't able to. Now would be a great time to combo the Storm ultimate with the Human Torch ultimate, and potentially get a lot of value out of that. We do have their Invisible Woman ultimate coming out here. It's going to keep them alive through most of the hurt that we're able to put out. But we have our Storm going in with her Tornado ult. That is massive, massive damage for the Storm. Now we're going to use my invisibility to dive out here. Going to use my dash to get over to this health pack. And in doing so, that's going to help me stay alive while I wait for my ultimate to come online. Putting in this big damage in on this Magneto. Getting the big damage, big damage. Now I'm moving over to a power position here so that I can use my ultimate on their characters that are here. And in doing so, we're going to force their Penny Parker off of the point, snag the kill on her, grab this health pack while I reposition with my team. See, some of my team are down, but some of them are still alive here, still fighting on this point with the Namor ult coming out here. Going to be a free kill on him as long as everything goes the way we want it to. My team backed off for some reason. They must be low health. I can't actually see their health bars here, so that can be the only reason. There we go. That's that free kill on the Namor that I was talking about earlier. Got the kill on that Magneto, and that is going to be the game here, 22-3 on Spider Islands. Another epic victory. And of course, the Doctor Strange catches the MVP. He had a few more kills than I did, and he was in there, baby. 26-3 for him, 22-3 for myself. But still a very good game overall. That thing hard as fuck. What a weird statement for somebody to put in match chat, you know? I think that the character's really good. Oh, we've got somebody who needs to get banned. Hey, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, and I'll see you never. Get fucked. Ban in place. So it looks like we are going to have one Loki here. I locked in on Psylocke. I would like to see a better support than a Loki if we can. I'd like to not see everybody lock in on DPS and tank. I do not have a lot of faith in the Spider-Man to be able to get a bunch of kills. Maybe he does. His name is Deej Off Work. I don't know. Is that Deej from Bungie? Community manager over at Bungie? Probably not, but you never know. Could be. It would be nice to see one more support. But every time I say that, you know, there's no reason why we couldn't, no reason why I couldn't play the other support here. And maybe this would be a good game for me to swap over and play support. Just considering the Loki is not my favorite. We do have an Invisible Woman now. That's going to give us a few more heals than the Loki would. Although he can copy some support ultimates, that doesn't mean that he is great at it. Do I stay locked in on Psylocke, or do I try to help the squad here and try and give them a support? I think I am going to swap over to Cloak and Dagger here. That's going to give us two support characters that can very easily generate a lot of value. And again, I can still fulfill on the value proposition of today's show. I'm going to throw this down for myself. We're going to blind this Spider-Man and start damaging him. Where you going, bud? Where you going, dude? Oh, don't run. Now that I know they have a Spider-Man, I'll be saving my heal for myself, just to make sure that I can always damage up on him. I can always save myself from his dive. Want to try and keep this point moving. We hear they have a Moon Knight, so I'm going to help destroy this Ankh. I'm going to go ahead and throw out the healing wall for my thing there. Would like to get myself out of dodge here without utilizing any of my abilities, and then just wait for a heal from our Invisible Woman, which we were able to get by standing behind her shield. We're just going to put in some auto damage in on this Spider-Man and just get him out of our fucking face. We see that the thing is starting to get low here, so we're just going to hit him with the wall, which is going to make it a lot easier to keep him alive. I did die to the moon haunting me. Could not see the boundaries of the Moon Knight ultimate there. Just based on the cart and where the cart was positioned, I couldn't see where it was at. Potentially, I could have lived through that had I used my movement ability to get myself up and out of the way, or had I used my right click to be able to generate a bit of healing for myself and my Invisible Woman. But it's really not that big of a deal. The Moon Knight gets ultimate pretty fast. Who do we have to worry about next? We do see the Moon Knight getting low here. I'm going to put this down for myself. We have the Invisible Woman using ultimate, and so because of that, I'm going to go ahead and just start damaging up on this thing. With the help of my team, we're just going to get him down there. And I do die to the Black Panther now. They have a Black Panther instead of a Spider-Man. The Moon Knight ultimate comes out again. Literally, they just used it 60 seconds ago. And we killed him. I find it hard to believe he was able to generate an ultimate again that fast, but, you know, it is Moon Knight, so. Just gonna start throwing heals out for my team. Throwing these big heals. Trying to get our tanks alive as they fight around this corner. I'm gonna hit the gather to me button, because if the thing goes in too deep and I'm not around to be able to save everyone, then it's kind of his fault. Just waiting for this Jeff the Land Shark to do his thing, and he does. We're just gonna let him disappear. Go ahead, back to the respawn screen with you, Jeff. Got their Black Panther trying to go in for a big damage here. We're just gonna start damaging up on him. And unfortunately, I died to that. I don't think I should have died to that, especially since I was full health. But maybe I got hit with something in the background there. Might have gotten hit by a few shots. Who knows? Maybe I wasn't full health like I thought I was. I could have used my ultimate and had another one by now. Definitely could have. That would have been a good moment to have used it. The Bast is not the scariest ultimate in the game, though, so again, I'm just going to damage up on this Black Panther. We're just going to get him dead and out of the way here. We're not going to allow him the freedom to be able to do whatever he wants. With the Invisible Woman ultimate coming out here, I'm going to use my movement ability to get up and out of the way. I'm going to stand inside of the Invisible Woman ult just to get as much healing on myself as humanly possible. Standing out of the way of the Moon Knight ultimate there so that we don't take that big burst damage. Tossing this heal out for my team. Healing over time plus the healing wall to be able to keep them alive. I'm now going to stand in my own healing wall to be able to make sure that we are good to go. I'm going to use this to ward off their ability to fight us as they are coming out of spawn here. That's going to make it very difficult for them to engage with us while we get this checkpoint. And we do now have the checkpoint, so I don't have to worry about missing out on that. Going to use my right click to get myself out of the way. And unfortunately, it just like canceled or failed. I'm not sure. But we are still alive here. I'm going to hit my group up button 3 times to be able to signal to the Logan that we need him to back out. I'm going to hit it one more time for our Johnny Storm, and if he doesn't get out, then that's his own damn fault. You know what I mean? This is a good place for me to drop my healing over time. I'm going to use this to get up and out of the way. Just engage from a different angle here. Engaging on this team and trying to keep them alive. Just staying close to the spawn here, just to make sure that we get a bunch of healing from the spawn door. And again, I can do the same thing that the Doctor Strange just did, and just kind of get myself into a good position to be able to engage with them. I'm going to throw this healing over time down for our squad. I'm just going to use my auto damage to be able to tickle the Tickle Monster Black Panther in the background here, off in the distance. I want to try and get some heals out for our Iron Fist. It looks like he is going in a little bit too deep now. Again, throwing this healing over time down for myself, backing up while we get the team together on the point. We have the Black Panther is here again. We're just going to go ahead and utilize the Darkness Cloak there. I'm going to try to live through the burst damage of Bast ultimate, and unfortunately I didn't. I died, but our Invisible Woman did stay alive, so they are still good there. I have my ultimate, and I can go ahead and use it here in just a second when I get back to my team. I'm going to hit group up one time to hopefully get their attention and get them back with us. They're taking a lot of damage there down by the cart. I'm going to throw out the healing wall just to keep our thing alive there. We've got the team is coming around, and they're doing good. This is going to be my moment to put this damage down on their team and be able to damage up on them with basic freedom. They really can't do anything to me while I am inside of my Cloak and Dagger ultimate here. We're going to get that Jeff the Landshark down, going to get that thing down, and with the help of our team, we are now going to be in a good position to push forward. We have no ults to be able to counter this, so the best thing we can do is just kill Bucky by utilizing the Darkness Wall to blind him, as well as increase the amount of damage he takes while he is standing in the middle of our team like an asshole. I don't know what he thought was going to happen, but he found out very quickly that that is not the way to utilize Bucky's ultimate. Again, we're damaging up on the enemy team, and I just kind of instantly died there. I was full health until I wasn't. We are at 44% to my next ult. You see our invisible woman is at 95 to her ult. I'm going to hit this 3 times just to show them that we are coming back from spawn. They have no healers right now, and there's nothing I can do if they get killed. See, our invisible woman is on her way back to me. I'm going to hit it one more time so that they know that, again, they have no healers. I'm going to try and ricochet some heals off to them, and I was able to do so. Just getting a bit of healing out for them. Got the invisible woman ultimate now coming out here. Going to get this Black Panther dead and out of our face as quickly as we can. Utilizing the shields up ultimate here to keep myself alive. I am going to die to this fucking Moon Knight ult because I get stunned in the moment when the Moon Knight ult comes out. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. The invisible woman now running away pretty hard. The dog is going crazy. She doesn't like Moon Knight ultimates either. Waiting for the team. We have a portal coming out here. Portal coming out. I am not quite at the point yet where I have an ultimate to be able to keep everyone alive. And so because of that, I'm just going to use my movement to get up and out of the way. We're now going to use my Cloak and Dagger ultimate to be able to ward off the point. I'm pressing forward in my damage form, just making sure that I'm damaging up on the enemies. Anybody that is around the cart is going to take some big auto damage here from myself. And now, again, we're just trying to get this Rocket Raccoon dead as quick as we can while he tries to stall the cart. And he is extremely good at stalling, but I don't think this is going to be enough for them to win the point. And we do end up winning the game there. That's a 20-6 with 15,000 healing on Cloak and Dagger. And I saved my ultimate for a long time when I could have used it. Imagine, we definitely could have had play of the game MVP had I pressed that ultimate a little bit sooner earlier, but it's no big deal. Doing really good. That's another win here for me on this show. Punching down while playing the easiest MVP character in the game is wild, bro. Who is that? That is, that's somebody talking. Let's see, who did they play? The Thing on our team is talking shit to the invisible woman on our team. Look, man, I don't know if the invisible woman is the easiest MVP character in the game, but I do know that it ain't that hard, you know? So, I do kind of agree that there are better ways to end a game than to say easy to the enemy team and you know, shit on them after you already shit on them. I think that there are, you know, you could be a better sport by not doing that. Alright, so let's go ahead, lock in on Psylocke this game, and hopefully our team is able to just play some characters that make sense. I would like to see 2 supports this game without me having to do it myself, but you never know. We've got a Thing, we have an invisible woman, we've got a Squirrel Girl. Somebody looks like they're about to play Black Panther, but they decided to swap over to Hulk instead. And then we have a Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon, maybe not the one that I would have picked, because what are you playing him for other than just to stay alive for a long time? Who are you going to combo ultimates with? I guess he could combo with me, but that's about it. Maybe Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl ultimate could be pretty devastating with a 40% damage buff. But just in general, I think that there are better choices.
Get ready.
But I'm not going to complain. Rocket does put out a lot of healing when he stays alive, so that's good. I like that Psylocke's kit is, like, basically psychic weapons, right? So she forms a psychic crossbow on her hands. She forms a psychic blade on her hands. Her ultimate, when she uses it, she utilizes her katana to slice through everybody, but it's coated in psychic energy, and that shit's cool, bro. Very cool. I'm gonna use both my movement abilities as well as my invis to get up here pretty quickly, and then engage on them while utilizing my third-person perspective to be able to see who's coming around what corner and when. See right here, I'm just checking for anybody who might want to go for the flank angle. I don't see anybody yet, but they are probably not as fast as I am. And now I have my team engaging with their Captain America here. Just waiting to see who goes where. I can easily destroy that Ankh with my poke damage. We see that they have a magic. I'm just going to put a little bit of chip damage into the magic. Dropping down slightly, putting some heavy damage into their Thing while I get ready to engage with my team. I can put in this big burst damage on anybody who wants to kind of stand off in this choke here. And engaging with them right now trying to draw their attention while my team does something, but unfortunately, a few of my teammates died there. Feels bad, but it is what it is. Looks like we do still have the point. Our invisible woman went down, though, so that's not great. I would love to see her get back a little bit faster. I'm going to hit the group up button, and hopefully my team will see it. Rocket Raccoon's still alive, but is that enough healing to be able to keep our Hulk alive through the damage of the enemy team? Probably not. I'm going to go ahead and snag this health pack now, damaging up on this invisibility shield, using my dash to get out of the way. We now have the magic going in deep, but she's playing smart, not getting too aggressive. I was waiting to see if she would make a mistake there, and she did not. Only engaging in the spots where she has the freedom to do so. Very smart on her part. We now have the amplifier coming out for our squad, which is going to be good for me as long as I stay alive. I was able to put in some pretty heavy burst damage in on their team. Gonna use my movement to get up and out of the way. We have the Invisible Woman ultimates coming out from both sides. Who is their other support? Rocket on the other team as well. So I don't have to worry about potentially dying to the Invisible Woman ultimate there. Just gonna go ahead and pop this on their Rocket Raccoon, get him down. We're gonna get the Captain America down. We're gonna get the Thing down. That is my my three-piece there. And unfortunately, Moon Knight hits the ground with an onk, and I had to reload at that moment. But I would have killed him had I not jumped in on the ult there. But we did good. We took the point back from them. I'm 6-2 now. Again, utilizing my double dash plus my invis to give me that movement speed buff, just to get back over to the point a little bit faster. My primary fire does reduce the cooldown on all of my abilities, so the more of those I'm hitting, the faster my stuff is coming back. Got the Darkchild ultimate here coming in from the enemy team. Gonna be very scary here for me, and I do go down to the power of the Darkchild ultimate. I got caught on a fucking wall. You see me stuck inside of a wall right there, and that feels really bad, but you know, what can you do aside from your best? Sometimes you get caught in a wall, dude. Sometimes the wall catches, you know, in Soviet Russia, walls kill you. You know? Do have somebody on the point here. Just gonna reload while I press forward. Want to get this big damage in on this Captain America. Don't necessarily need to kill him as much as I need to just ward him off by getting out of there. I didn't get killed by the Moon Knight spam immediately. Looks like Moon Knight got caught on a wall there as well, or maybe potentially hit a lag spike. Again, utilizing my dash to get out of the way. Using my invisibility to engage from a different angle. We do have the Thing doing his stuff on our team, utilizing his Clobber in Time ultimate. And now we've got big damage in on the Thing there with the enemies all stacked together here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to snag some kills on them. And unfortunately I didn't, but I did force this magic to disengage very heavily, and I died for it, but I don't think they'll get to the point in time here. And unfortunately they did. Feels bad. By forcing her over there, I was hoping to keep her away from the point for as long as possible, because we were at 98%, and if they didn't contest, then they were not going to put it into overtime. But they did contest. They did, in fact, put it into overtime. We have no ultimates coming online. We know that they have a Darkchild about to hit us here. So the thing that we want to do as quickly as we can is just get their tank dead. And we can do that by getting their support down very quickly, diving through their Captain America. And there we go. There's that Darkchild ultimate I was talking about a second ago. But she teleports off of the point in a crucial moment when she needed to be on it contesting. So because of that, she lost the round for their team. She would have died anyway. Like, let's just be real. We would not have allowed her to have lived through that, right? But we're doing great. Rocket Raccoon talking smack in the match chat, but I don't think he knows that you never talk shit after you win a single round. Never ever. That's the fastest way to lose. Somebody on the other team said, I don't think they can see you, let alone catch you. He is, in fact, the size of a thumb. So, somebody said sight diff. We'll see. As soon as you talk shit, after one round, you almost always lose. So, You got to be cognizant of that.
4, 3.
Otherwise, you lose the game for your squad.
All you need to do is capture the mission.
Utilizing both of my movement abilities to get there faster. I'm gonna use this wall here to take the back route, taking the scenic route to their team. Gonna destroy out this wall while I wait for my stuff to come off cooldown so that I can catch flank angle. I'm not destroying any of these as we press forward. Again, I'm trying to get over to their squad a little bit faster. Just gonna destroy that out of the way there while we wait to see who is still up top. Looks like their entire team has dropped down, which is good news for me. And we can see that the Rocket Raccoon respawn beacon is over here. So we're just going to go ahead and deny them that value so that Rocket can't be resin people. Can't be resin people on my watch, Rocket. And I tried to get the insta-kill there on Rocket, but I wasn't able to. But I did help. With the help of my team there, we were able to do it. With the amplifier coming down here, there's really nothing they can do to stop us from just running their squad here. The magic goes down. We see their Moon Knight is up in the corner here. We're going to jump up onto him and see if we can engage with him, get a kill. Cheeky little stagger on their team. And we did get it on their Captain America. Moon Knight looks like he has reconsidered his life choices and has gone to a different place. Smart on his part, honestly. Want to destroy this. And there we go. Wanted to destroy that Invisible Woman shield because it was going to heal the thing, and by taking it away from them, we made it so that they can't just utilize their healing to keep him alive through our burst damage. With the power of the stun from the thing's ultimate, we were able to easily force them back. Again, we want to utilize our burst damage as much as possible, repositioning whenever we get dove onto. And in doing so, we're kind of forcing their team to be heavily pressured. We don't necessarily need to kill them right now as much as we need for them to pop their support ultimate so that I can use my ult. She used Darkchild at a sliver of hit points and paid the price for it. This is the moment when I need to go in. We're going in, we're repositioning onto their team here. Just gonna get this big damage onto them, get that Rocket Raccoon out of our face. This thing is going to run all the way back to his squad or die. With the Rocket Raccoon down, even though I only got one kill with my ultimate, that's still huge because we are able to force their team to either engage with one less healer or not engage at all. And we were very effectively able to do so. We can hear them beneath us. And as much as I would like to fight down there... Excuse me, I have to burp. As much as I would like to fight down here with the thing, doing so could be my death if I'm not very careful. So, again, we're putting in this big damage in on their team, trying to get the kill on their Rocket Raccoon, and we were able to do so. Getting this big damage in on their Doctor Strange. Their thing is, their Mr. Fantastic is here. I do get clobbered, so we're gonna dive out. We got these shields up now for my team here, so that's great for me. Gonna get that kill there on the thing. Put this damage in on their Invisible Woman, and she is gonna disappear. And that's gonna be a 22-4 here on the Royal Palace. Absolutely slaying them. We knocked the shit out of their team at every given opportunity. Our Rocket Raccoon only died one time. So great job on his part. Well, I said earlier that I wouldn't love to see a Rocket. If he does well, then he does well. Know what I'm saying? Got the Invisible Woman, stole the MVP from me, but that's alright. Not gonna harp on it too badly. She did do a good amount of damage. 18 kills, 4 deaths, 15 assists, 15,000 healing. So a very strong character across the board there. Really laying into them with the power of her kit. Hang on one second here, chat. My daughter's home sick today, so I want to just make sure that she is good in between rounds. We have been on for about an hour and 20 minutes, so, you know, it's always good to check in with her. I think that game overall was very, very strong. This character is so fun, so good. I'm able to be there in the fight. I'm able to disengage when I need to. I can appear in their backline very suddenly and disappear when I need to get out. Hannibal says he hopes you feel better, honey. Uncle Hanny. She said okay. How about thank you, Autumn? Thanks. She said thank you. There we go. Still teaching her the ins and outs of proper interaction.
The right heroes could make all
She said,
the
bruh.
difference.
All right, no more talking, kiddo.
My
I'm going to lock in on Psylocke. We have a Black Panther. We've got a Storm. Let's see if the entire team decides to lock in on DPS. Don't lock in on DPS. You guys are late to the party. You missed your chance. If you wanted to play DPS, you should have bought a faster computer. Sad but true. Sad but true. As much as I like to see a bunch of damage characters, I actually really like to see a bunch of balanced teams, you know? Your oldest is homesick too? I'm sorry to hear that.
And yet so strange.
I hope they feel better. I think this is a good day to take the day off though, you know? It's a nice day for playing hooky.
Think so?
Not from work though. Not from work. Gotta get on, gotta do the job. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I did a breakdown of the Season 1.5 patch notes and just a little bit of meta predictions over on the main channel at Dude No Way Gaming here on YouTube. You can check that out over there. I got something else I'm working on for this week. Something a little bit different. Hopefully everybody likes it. We'll see. I'll be working on that here in a little while. I already took a bit of damage here. I'm going to go and see if my team will see me. The Adam Warlock on my team did see me. We've got an Adam Warlock and an Invisible Woman as our two support characters. We do see that the Human Torch is up in the sky, so I'm just going to ping him up there. Just make sure that my team knows where he is. I'm now going to dive over to this health pack, but I didn't end up needing it because my team was Johnny on the spot with the burst healing from the Adam Warlock there, which feels good. You love to see it. Our Black Panther getting the shit knocked out of him in every possible definition of the word. Big damage, big damage on that Penny Parker, though, so we were able to take her out pretty well. We have the Human Torch on their team, has put up a flame wall on our point. Not really that worried about that. The flame wall only damages you if you're actually in it. And so I took a bunch of damage there. I'm going to use my movement abilities to get myself out, went invisible for a second, just to make it so that they didn't attack me, and then immediately dashed in the other direction. Again, I can use my primary fire to reduce the cooldown on all of my abilities while we're waiting for them to engage. You see, I already have my invis back up, my one dash is active, and we're halfway to the charge of my second dash right now, too. Again, just big damage on the enemy team. Looking for that ultimate. They've got two support ults, though, so I'm going to have to wait for them to pop those before I can realistically snag the ultimate value on my team. I was able to kill their Hawkeye. Wasn't even necessarily aiming for their Hawkeye, more so aiming into their gigantic team. Just gonna get up and out of the way here. This Bucky would really like me to die. I'm just not gonna give him the satisfaction. I do have my ultimate now, but again, we want to see their ultimates go off before I utilize mine, because as soon as I press mine, if I just get support ulted against, then there was kind of no point to have pressed it to begin with. Getting up to this high ground, utilizing my third-person camera to keep myself in a favorable position. All of my team is dead or disengaged, so I'm just trying not to arise any ire in my direction. They took the point, so I'm just going to grab this health pack, get ready to re-engage with my team from a position that feels a little bit better to engage from. We've got nobody on their team is dead right now, so I'm pretty sure I should be able to engage on this squirrel girl without any real repercussions. And there we go. I was able to do so, getting myself up and out of the way. Want to use this to get out of here. And then I took that kill from the Hawkeye. He was around the corner just waiting for that health pack. I also needed that health pack. That was my first death, though. So it's all good. We got one of their support ultimates out of my way. We now have to worry about the support ult from the Invisible Woman being the next thing that will be coming up here. It's already up. She's just waiting for a reason to use it. So when the Punisher ult goes off, I would not be surprised at all to see that. Again, you have to be extremely careful when you're playing with a group like this. They can kill you so quickly. If you poke for a second, that could be the death of you. So we're re-engaging after grabbing a health pack here. Find a health pack, my guy. Find a health pack. It's not that hard. Got a Hawkeye up here, so I'm just gonna damage up on him a little bit, ping him for the team so that they know where he's at. Now this is the moment when I should be re-engaging from a better angle. We're gonna utilize this to snag the kills on their team. Got the double, and I did go down for it, but in general, we were able to get some good value out of that ultimate. 2 kills is better than no kills, which we would have gotten had they utilized the support ultimate against me. But thankfully, I waited. Okay, so we now have the Cloak and Dagger ultimate will be the next thing that we see come out. Potentially a Thing ultimate as well. You know, a little clobber in time action will be coming out as well. I'm engaging with them from long range here. Waiting for the moment when I can engage on this Bucky. We're just going to kill him for his bad positioning. Punishing bad positioning is always a good call. Making sure that you're saving your cooldown rotation for a time when you can punish somebody with bad positioning is also a good call. You see, I just did it there with the Thing on the enemy team who pushed way too far forward without the help of his support, and in doing so ended up costing himself his own life. Halfway to my next ultimate now. Waiting for a heal from my team. I have a health pack to my side here that I can grab if I need to. We now see that the Bucky from the enemy team has been pinged, but he moved down to the main lane there to fight with his team. We see they have a magic. This is that Cloak and Dagger ultimate that I was talking about earlier. With our Invisible Woman ultimate here, I can generate some free ultimate while I try to get up with my team. The Doctor Strange ult comes out there, and had I been there to engage with them, potentially I could have followed up on that, but unfortunately I just wasn't, and we're not going to harp on it. We're just going to get out of the way. I'm going to wait for my team to get back together, and then I'm going to engage from this side angle here. My team is alive now, so I'm going to utilize my height to my advantage, my ability to get to high ground very quickly, and then I'm going to start damaging up on them while they come around from the corner. A lot of them are still coming from the previous spawn, which is going to be huge for us. That is the Invisible Woman ultimate that we wanted to see. We're counting to 8, getting ready for the power position here, and boom. This is my time to be able to utilize my ultimate here. Gonna get their Squirrel Girl down, and even though I only got 1, that is a huge buff for our team. Was able to get their Thing down as well. We're taking the point back away from them so they can't keep going forward. That's my triple kill. Brix, what's going on? Brix says, hi, Fwens. Hi, Bwix. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. Are you at work? Are you at home? Are you on break? What's going on? What's new? How was your weekend? Everything good in the house of Brix? Got our Adam Warlock ultimate coming in here. Their Thing is getting pretty aggressive, so I'm going to start utilizing my high burst damage, and in doing so, with the help of my team, we were able to snag that kill there. Again, I'm going to be looking for my potential basic one-hit with the burst damage of Psylocke here. I'm going to miss a few shots, but we're just waiting for the moment. That's what we wanted to see. Waiting for the moment, because if I go deep and they use their support ultimate, then it's very likely that I die in the process of trying to get back to my team. Doing well and hoping the same for all. On break at work. Right on. Right on. What are you having for lunch today? Excuse me, for lunch. I'm glad you're doing well. I hope your weekend was fabulous. Grinded over the weekend and got lured on Invisible Woman. Let's fucking go, dude. That's huge. I got killed there by the Thing. Unfortunately, my team used their Invisible Woman ultimate there right at the moment when I died. I wanted to ask, Brix, are you one of the people that bought the Malice skin for the Invisible Woman? You know, the goth-looking one with the cheeks out? When in doubt, butt cheeks out? Or whatever? I'm thinking about buying it for my Invisible Woman arc that we inevitably go on here in a few days. She's super meta right now. Hard meta. That character. With their Invisible Woman having ultimate, we're just waiting to see it before I engage again. I tried to dodge out of there, or dive out of there even, but unfortunately, at that moment, I just didn't get to. I'm going to use my movement to get out, and I died immediately to the damage of the Dark Child. I hit this wall as I tried to get up and out of the way. do you like Sue Storm overall as well? In addition to my question about the skin, how do you like the character? I think she's pretty badass. Time to use this, because I know they don't have another support ultimate to be able to save themselves here. Needed to use my dash, but I was earthbound from the thing there. Because I'm so close to spawn, I'm just going to use this to get back into the spawn real quick, just to get that heal up on me. I did get rezzed from the Adam Warlock, which was nice, so that's good. Nah, no skins for you. I understand. Yo, Bricks, if you play support and you get gold this season, you'll be able to get the blood, whatever, invisible woman skin for free, which is nice. It's very cool. It's a cool looking skin. Now this is their Cloak and Dagger ultimate coming out here. She's going to use it to get straight to the point, pave the way for her team to be able to get to the point here. But in doing so, is also opening herself up to a lot of hurt from my team because she's kind of went in alone there. And I'm just going to try and utilize my burst damage abilities here. We want to get their supports down, and we were able to. Huge damage on their supports. Got their Squirrel Girl down as well. The only one left is their Star-Lord, and that is the entire team going down. That's a 19-5 here. Not the best game that I've had all day, but a very good one. Another epic victory, big win. As you might have expected. We got Meat Flaps, utilizing the Invisible Woman with the Malice skin that I was talking about. It looks badass, dude. It looks super cool. I like her a lot. Boyfriend has also been letting me use his controller with the paddle on the back. Yo, I'm just going to say this. If you are playing on controller, and that is like the main way that you play, you absolutely must have back either paddles or buttons. I'm going to put this in chat real quick. This is not, I'm not sponsored by this company at all. I'm not sponsored by them. However, I believe that they have the best aftermarket controllers on the market. This is my favorite controller company, Cinch Gaming. If you ever are in the market for a controller, and again, this is not sponsored. I do not have any affiliation with them. If you're ever in the market for a controller, I highly recommend you go over there because they have. Not only do they have the custom like faceplates, and you can customize the controller however you want it to look, etc., etc. They have it for Xbox, they have it for PC, they have it for PlayStation. You can utilize their controllers, whether they're Xbox or PC. You can utilize them on, Xbox or PlayStation. You can utilize them on PC, and they are insanely good at the controller. Building. So you get a really cool looking controller, and then you can get fully mappable back buttons, which are better than the paddles, and I'll tell you why in a second. Fully mappable back buttons, up to 4 of them. So where your hands rest on the controller, you can have buttons on okay, so you're holding a controller like this, right? Just in general, most people hold a controller like this. Where your middle fingers rest, there are buttons there, so you just squeeze the controller on one side or the other to be able to get the button pressed down, and then you can map those buttons to whatever button you want, even after you have bought the controller, which is really nice. It's super cool. Yeah, and like I paid for one of their controllers back in 2015. And I love it. I still use it to this day. It's an amazing controller. It's got, the rumble has been taken out of it, so it's super light. It's got 4 back buttons that are fully remappable. It's got trigger stops, which means that, basically, the, triggers have a little mechanism built into them so that the button only goes down as far as it takes to actually use the trigger, which means that you get faster reaction speed, because rather than pulling it all the way down and then getting the button to press, right, you're just pulling it down a little bit, so it works more like the bumpers on the top. It's a really good company. Check them out. Cinch Gaming. No affiliation with the show at all. I just really trust and stand by their product, which I can't say about too many companies. I tweaked that mod on his controller as well. Yeah, the trigger stops, they're really nice. They're really nice. You get it to the spot where it's comfortable for you, just enough pull down for you to be able to press the button very quickly, and then before you know it, you're just slaying out left and right. The thing about controller is that the front buttons, the X and the Y and, all the stuff that you would hit with your thumb, you never want to be using that on a controller. So I highly recommend you check out this this button layout. You want to bind your jump to left bumper, because then you can jump and look at the same time. You never want to have your thumbs off the sticks for any reason. So you can bind the front buttons on the controller to the back buttons on the Cinch gaming controller, or to a lesser extent on the paddles for the Xbox Pro or the Xbox Elite, whatever it's called. And that way you never have to take your thumbs off the sticks. So you jump with a bumper, you can look around while jumping, and then that will take your game to the next level, I promise. That's something I learned back in, Halo 2, I want to say, by utilizing the bumper jumper layout. It's really good. You gotta rebind your buttons. If you're still jumping with X or whatever it is on Xbox, I want to say it's A, the one that you hit with your thumb. You can take your game to the next level by taking that off. Putting in this poke damage, this range poke damage, is pretty good for dealing a little bit of damage to the enemy. I want to generate a small amount of ult charge for my healers by stepping into the damage of the enemy team there. And again, just trying to get myself healed up before I engage on them. I see that the Adam Warlock is kind of off on his side here. I can force him to look at me and away from his thing, and in doing so, potentially snag the burst damage kill there, and I was able to do so. We have the Storm is trying to damage onto me. I'm just going to stay out of her auto aura. I'm going to utilize my invisibility to grab this health pack, use my dash to get out again. Both my supports are dead here, and this is going to be the moment when I go down. So the only thing I could do was to fight it out, try and get a reset on my my abilities by dealing damage. Again, the primary fire with Psylocke reduces the cooldown of your dash and your invisibility, as well as your right click. But unfortunately, I just wasn't able to put out enough DPS to hurt them in that moment. That's totally fine, though. From back here, I can damage up on the Invisible Woman's shield, throw out my shuriken, continue to get my my cooldowns cooled down. I'm gonna stand in the co-op time now, and we're looking for this kill on their support, which is going to be very difficult to do, and unfortunately, I'm just not able to do so. But I can force out their ultimates by doing this. Who do they have as their other support? They have an Adam Warlock as their other support here. And this is my death, unfortunately. But we do have their Invisible Woman has popped her ultimate, so I know that when I do spawn in, I'm going to be able to get back there and get some value out of my support, or out of their support. Drop it in, get a kill on them. Won't be too hard at all. I want to reposition from a good angle here, so I'm going to fire onto this thing that gives me the height advantage, and then I'm going to drop in on their support. What's up, baby? What's good, baby? What's going on? Got the kill on their Adam Warlock there. Got the kill on their Invisible Woman there. And using my primary fire to generate, and my secondary fire to generate some bonus health on myself. Getting up to reposition on their Human Torch. I keep wanting to call him Johnny Blaze, but it's Johnny Storm. But you know what I mean. He's blazing. It's 420 blaze it in the Fantastic Four. Also, lunch is light today. Mixed salted nuts, Baybel cheese, and a Chobani yogurt drink. That is light. You on a diet? Or are you, just taking it easy because, I don't know what you do right now, but I would imagine if you're sitting at a computer, largely sedentary, right? That's a good reason to have, that's another good reason to have a light lunch. Lots of good reasons to have a light lunch. What's on the menu for everybody else? Didn't prep meals yesterday. Got it. Yeah, meal prep can be important. I gotta get into this Invisible Woman ultimate here. I want to big damage up on this thing while I have the opportunity to do so. Oh, he got so low, but unfortunately I just wasn't able to get him down. I'm waiting for my team to heal me, and then we're going to leave as soon as this Storm comes in with her ult. I'm just not going to get killed by that at all. I'm just not going to allow Storm. Hanny says, I only eat once a day at dinner time. Hanny, are you making fun of me? Because you know what I'm about to say. It would be funny if you were. It would also be funny if you weren't. That's immediately where my mind went. I was like, oh, Hanny's trolling me right now. No, I swear. Okay. I would understand if you were. That is very funny. Unfortunately, I go down to the power of the storm there. Hanny, that kind of happens to us as well. I only eat once a day, but it's at lunchtime. It's in the middle of the day. I try not to eat late if I can help it. The latest I'll eat is like after a shift at work. If I get home at like 6 or something like that, I'll eat then. But in general, I try not to eat at night because it is better for you not to. We're waiting to get their invisible woman to pop her ult here. We got this Storm and this Johnny Storm are coming after me. And if that's what they want, I can give them the sauce. I need my team to kind of do something. Oh, we had people leave. Okay. I was like, what's going on? Why aren't we able to push forward? The reason is because we had quitters, or they DC'd. Hard to say. Right now, I'm generating... I have ultimate already, so I really don't need to engage with them at all. We do need to group up, though, or we're just going to lose. We need both of our support together with both of our tanks. We need their team utilizing their Invisible Woman ultimate. And to make that happen, I am just going to get up onto their team and force them to fight with me. I heard "it's" and I immediately dove out of there so that I didn't get killed by their thing utilizing his ultimate. We have co-op time coming out from my team. I'm low health here, so the best thing that I could possibly do would be to just help get the kill on this Storm while I go over to this health pack, grab this health pack, and get back up with my team. Our Cloak and Dagger died because she went too hard in her support ultimate. Getting over to the point is a good thing, but not at the cost of your own life. It's like we get one decent meal a day, depending on the day will determine if it's breakfast, lunch, or that will, or got it, or that'll be the decent meal. Got it, got it. I can get huge value out of killing either their support, one of their DPS, just literally anybody, really. I could stay out of the Storm ultimate utilizing my good poke damage, and I die again. This is rough, man. This is rough. This team's having a hard day. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? I would like to know that as well. Got our Doctor Strange opening a portal here. He does not have ult, but we do have a support ult to be able to utilize. We're just going to, we're going to go invis. I'm going to reposition from a different angle. And now I'm going to force out their support ultimate. They either use it or they die. And the, I'm dead, bro. I'm fucking dead, dude. That feels bad. I used my movement to be able to get over there. And I killed their Adam Warlock, but he's just going to cocoon and come back. So, not the best game that I've had all day, but everybody makes mistakes. Got caught on a wall there, utilizing both of my dashes. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for lunch. I was going to have just like some sandwiches, you know, like nothing fancy. But I do have some cash that I can utilize if I did want to get something good. It's just like, do I feel like going out to get something, you know? Not sure. It's gonna depend on how I feel after the show. It's not that I'm opposed to it, but I'm also not, like, hard looking for it either. Let's get out of the way of the damage field from the Invisible Woman there. They do have a damage wall up from their Johnny Storm. There we go. Helped with my team and their burst damage to be able to kill the Mr. Fantastic. Our Cloak and Dagger are trying to go in for the healing there, but it's not really like the best time to be going for that. Can I get a kill on this Johnny Storm? No, because their team is healing the fuck out of him. So it's better just to engage with my team. Got co-op time coming out, but the point is not with them. The point is right here, and I'm just gonna ping that so that they know that they're not even there with the actual point. Got the Storm ultimate mixed with the Johnny Storm ultimate coming out, so the big fire tornado here just lasting forever, dealing damage to my team. And again, imagine if we had utilized that a little bit smarter with the Cloak and Dagger ult there. We were able to get the kill on that Storm though, so that feels good, before her team was able to come back and save her. We have the healing overtime from my Cloak and Dagger is here on the point with me. We hear our thing going in with his ultimate. We're going to force out the support ultimate of the enemy here. I'm not going to use both of my movement abilities to get over to them. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. And now I can wait. I'm counting to 8, counting to 8, counting to 8. And then their support ultimate is done. I'm just waiting for the moment when I can get some good value out of it. I got instant deleted by that Adam Warlock. I didn't even know he saw me. Like, let's just see what happens. Okay, this is where he sees me. How did he know I was there? Did they ping me? I'm not sure. Sandwich I made recently, breaded chicken, cutlet, ricotta, pesto spread on toasted sourdough. Holy shit, that sandwich goes in, dude. That sounds amazing. We're gonna utilize this just to get over to them very quickly. I tried to get over to the point, and I just wasn't quite fast enough. Tried to get over to it, and then immediately ult so that I could save my my team some heartache. Unfortunately, I just wasn't quite on it. They did good. Everybody did good on my team. We had some levers, so we tried to catch back up, and it just didn't happen, but that's all right. We've won most of these games today. Gonna give the thumbs up to the whole squad, because nobody's in game chat talking shit on each other. But, you know, it is what it is. Except for that one guy. Except for Shammy Boots, who was 12 and 11. You know, if you want the team to live, make sure that you're popping ultimate in the right place. That makes a big difference.
Pick your hero or villain.
Gonna lock in on Psylocke again. Okay, so, like, things that I would want today. I would love some Chipotle. I haven't had Chipotle in months. I would love tacos in general from, like, any place. I would really get down with some tacos. Not really in a pizza mood. I had a burger yesterday, so I'm not looking for something too fatty. The reason I've just been, like, you know, eating some simple sandwiches is not only just the, like, save a little bit of cash, but also because I am enjoying waking up feeling skinnier than the day before. I stopped drinking wine recently, and that has reduced my calorie intake by about, like, I don't know, 600 to 800 calories a day, just based on the not having 2 or 3 glasses of wine at night. The wine I drink is a sangria also, so it's high in calories and high in sugar. But I found this really good THC drink, which I'm not going to say the name of it, but it's like a seltzer beverage, and I really have been loving that. So and it's 0 calories, it's 0 everything, because it's a seltzer base. So rather than drink the wine, which is high in calories and high in sugar, I've been drinking this this 0 cal seltzer, and it's been doing the job, and B, you know, the fact that it's 0 calories helps with my wanting to diet. I'm only 140 pounds, so it's not like I really need it. I just like feeling good, you know? I like to feel skinny. I can put some range damage in on this Penny Parker nest, which I was able to do. We want to try and put a few big damage shots into this thing for overextending here. His team is with him, so we can't just go crazy on the damage that we're putting out, but we can put some big damage into him. My whole team's died, so to make sure that I stay alive, I'm just gonna disappear, use my dash to get out, use my second dash to get out, generate a ton of ultimate on this thing as he rounds the corner there, halfway to an ultimate now. I'm Earthbound because of the thing's charge. Earthbound is a debuff in Marvel Rivals that makes it so you can't use movement abilities, and that does make it hard to play certain characters. Thankfully, I'm right here with my squad, so I don't have to worry about that too much. I'm gonna steal his health pack so that he can't get free heals, and just go ahead and finish him off. Their tank is dead, so I would like to push the point now if we can, assuming that my team is nearby, getting this damage into this Penny Parker. This is going to be a tough moment here. Use my invisibility just to get out. We do see that their team is dealing some big damage to my team here. Gonna kill their Squirrel Stampede. Do they have a support ult? Probably. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna grab this health pack. I'm gonna wait for my cooldowns to come back a little bit here. Wait for my team to come back as well. Just gonna stand right here, because they don't know that I'm here, and as long as I stay quiet, they won't know that I'm here. They have an invisible woman as their main support ultimate. I can destroy that spider nest from the Penny Parker. I can drop down, get a little bit of free damage there on that Rocket Raccoon. Just check this corner with my third-person perspective, just to see if anybody has utilized the drop down here. We see that the magic has done so now. So again, we're just gonna get out. I'm just gonna use this to get out of the way. I am dead because I didn't catch a heal, but I did get rezzed immediately. There is the support ultimate that we wanted to see go out. I'm just gonna pop my ultimate here, and I die in my ultimate to the damage of the thing, I think. Yeah, to the damage of the thing there. Feels bad. Feels bad. Is what it is, though. Got a 0 and 3 for our magic. Our team does not have the amount of healing that their team has, and that is making it difficult to be able to get in. You see, our Adam Warlock has 5 deaths. Our Star-Lord has 5 deaths. Our magic has 3 deaths. I have 2. Our tank has 3. We just need to die a little bit less. Alcohol will bloat the hell out of you. It does. It does. Definitely. It's not something that I really thought about really ever, but I was, I've been eating 1 meal a day for a long time, so that makes a difference in how much calories you take in determines how much you can drink at night and get away with it, you know? But I also don't smoke anymore, so that makes a difference. Alright, we have our Adam Warlock has swapped over to a Rocket Raccoon. Our Invisible Woman has swapped over to a Mantis. So, you know, a little bit of a change up. The Mantis would have been better with the Adam Warlock. The Rocket Raccoon would have been better from the start than the Adam Warlock. But what do you do? I would love to destroy this Rocket Raccoon BRB beacon, but I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to use this to get up to my high ground now, while we put some damage in on them. Our team is getting, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, fucked. Hey, we had our Hawkeye come back and actually generate a little bit of value for the first time all game, so that's good. Need my tank together here, need my team coming together to be able to actually do something. Just gonna get out of the way with that. Gonna grab this health pack, re-engage with my team from a different angle instead. Our Mantis now dead. I'm gonna use my movement to get out of the way. Just reappear here. Hope the Squirrel Stampede doesn't see me while we wait for the team to be able to come back. Everybody just dies so much right now. The burst damage that we had before is significantly lessened now. Burst healing even. Burst healing that we had before. Significantly less than we used to have. Where is our tank? Oh, we don't have a tank. Well, that explains a lot. Still earthbound, so I can't use my dash to have finished off that thing there. That's so much damage on them. Not enough to be effective, though. I can force out their support ultimate here, which I'm going to do. If at all possible. And it was not at all possible. I want to grab this health pack. I want to get in on this Invisible Woman. She knows I'm here, though, so I'm going to have to settle for some Squirrel Girl action. That's going to work for me, though. I was able to get the Squirrel Girl. I was able to get the Penny Parker. We got control of the point as well. We're now going to dash through, try and get up to the high ground for a second, just to see where everybody is. See if I can't get any cheeky kills on anybody who's left. And there we go. Gonna use my movement to get out of the way here. Their Dark Child goes down pretty easily. Don't want to die to the power of the Penny Parker. Who is Star? I don't know. Is there a Star on their team? Star-Lord. Must be Star-Lord. Popping over here. Getting a little bit of value. We're going to know that their magic is going to come up here. So to stop her from being able to be effective, we're just going to steal her health pack, disengage on the team here, re-engage from a better perspective. Got some big damage in on their invisible woman. Not enough to kill her, but enough to scare her, put the fear of God into this bitch. That's that support ult that we wanted to see. This is the moment I die if I don't get a heal. So again, I'm just getting out of the way. I almost have an ultimate here, so we want to keep it as long as possible. Keep myself in a good place. We were able to, with the help of the Punisher, secure the kill on their Rocket Raccoon, who can be very wily there. Only the Magneto left. We're just going to finish him off very quickly. Excuse me. The Magneto and the Magic are left. Magic is now gone. Their thing is going to run onto the point, but with little success. They're going to have to contest or they just lose. I'm going to save my ultimate here for this next fight, if I need it. We do have their invisible woman on point, so now it's time to pop my ult. We're just going to get that free kill on both their supports there. That is free. It's freer than TurboTax, dude. It's free, 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 free. I'm going to dive up into the sky, just so that I don't get killed by that Magneto ultimate. That's my 4-piece. See, this Magneto is very low, so we're just going to help him. That's 5. 5 in a row. Feels good, man. Feels good, dude. Got some very strong value out of that Psylocke ultimate. It feels so good to be able to use it and know that things will happen. Things will fall over and die if I'm accurate, you know? If I time it correctly and I position correctly, I can get value with it again. Plus, it's just a super cool ult, you know? You disappear, you slash all around for like 5 seconds, deal some hard damage to everybody. It doesn't insta-kill, but it deals enough. We have a Rocket Raccoon ultimate to start the next fight, which he might as well just use, I think. In my opinion, I would just use it. Let's see, what else would I get for lunch if I were to pick what I wanted? Not a good day for a cheesesteak. The cheesesteaks we get are like, they're like an 18-inch cheesesteak. So, you know, Star is at work right now. So it's not going to be a good day for me to get a cheesesteak. No reason for me to be getting something that large. I will die if this Spider-Man aggresses on me. But he left? Question mark? Oh no, here he is. He's just not very good. That's all. He had the moment to kill me. He had his moment, because I accidentally fat-fingered Dash when I didn't want to. We hear the Squirrel Girl firing acorns with reckless abandon. We see their team is down there on the point. We see they have an Adam Warlock now. Triple support comp going on from their squad. And I got hit by the immobilize ability of the Squirrel Girl, and that took me out. But it is what it is. Our Star-Lord going absolutely ham. And able to secure the point for us without too much trouble. Got a Spider-Man ult coming out here that's going to kill our Hawkeye and our Mantis. Our Hawkeye got rezzed, which is not who we wanted to get rezzed, but whatever. What do you do, right? I'm dead in this moment. Yeah, I took a death for that for no reason. I shouldn't have gone on to the point. I know better. The Punisher was able to stay alive, but unfortunately he is getting dove by the Spider-Man on the enemy team here. Just gonna get up with the squad, do a little poking to reset my cooldowns here. Wait for the heal from my team. Got the Squirrel Stampede coming out. Big damage if we let it, but we didn't. We just immediately destroyed the Squirrel Stampede there. Got the Punisher going in for his ult. Will we be able to snag any value out of it? It's a big will. They have no support ults to be able to save them right now. So the best thing that I can do is isolate them, destroy their Rocket Raccoon beacon, and wait for my moment to be able to engage freely with my ult. We're just gonna pop it right here, because we do have a few of them kind of in a place where it's very dangerous for them to be. I was able to kill their Adam Warlock with it. Huge damage on this Spider-Man. He was taking the healing over time from the health pack, but that's okay, because we forced him out of his comfort position there in our spawn health pack room. You know, just doing whatever he wanted. Not going to give him free value there if we can help it. Got some big heals from my right-click ability, giving me some bonus health to be able to engage with. And grab this Rocket Raccoon pack while we force their Spider-Man back. Again, I don't need to damage him and kill him as much as damaging him just to scare him is effective. Getting back and out of the way, waiting for our cooldowns. We see the Jeff is here on the point. We're just not going to get killed by Jeff. Jeff is trying his damnedest to get our team dead. And we are doing a good job holding him off. Not good enough, though. This is my death right here. Zero chance that I survive this. Their whole team is on me. Yeah, and I had no movement abilities to be able to have gotten out of the way. Had I been a little stealthier, I probably could have gotten in there and gotten that kill. Or gotten that health pack even. But that's okay. It's neck and neck right now. The thing that is going to be the determining factor here is whether or not we can get value out of our ults. We have one respawn left. Everybody's dead. I cannot die here. Got Darkchild ultimate coming out. Got the Squirrel Stampede coming out. I'm just going to go up this way. We need to get onto the point to contest quick as we can. And nobody is able to contest. Feels bad, man. Look at all the ultimates we had right now. Imagine if we'd have pressed them. Imagine if we had pressed the ults. We have 4 ults, and I'm about to get mine. Good game to the enemy team. They held us in the spawn pretty well right there. They got the kills they needed. We had time for 1 respawn left, and the guys came out of the spawn, but they were held back by the ultimates of the enemy. No big deal. Fun one. Their Spider-Man was decent, man. He was decent. 24 and 7 for him. Good for him. He went in, got some value out of their... Who was that originally, though? That wasn't Spider-Man for the whole game. That was their thing. That makes a lot of sense. I was like, I know he got some kills, but I don't think he got 24. But no, he didn't. It's because he was getting the bulk of the healing from the team. While he was their main tank. Again, swapping over to a no-tank setup. Kind of a ballsy move, especially since we did not have 3 support. But... because they had no support ultimates, we could have easily won that had we utilized our ults. Instead of getting dumpstered. Myself included. We got Sawdust, which I can only assume was supposed to be Stardust, and they just didn't put a T in there. You know? I don't know what a Sawdust is, but is that like SARS, like the disease that like they put on blankets and shit? Like, what are we talking about here? Looks like we're going to have a thing. We're going to have a Magneto. We have a Mantis, as well as Cloak and Dagger, question mark? Yes, Cloak and Dagger, and a Moon Knight. So cool. Their character model went a little crazy there for a second. Not sure if that was lag on my part or what that was, but... I'll tell you what, dude. This game, after the update on Friday, has had some very serious issues for PC players. It is not optimized well for PC, and it has been a giant pain in the ass. Star just can't play at all. Straight up just cannot play the game, which feels really bad. But, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully they fix it soon. Gonna go ahead and use one of my dashes here. Get myself into a favorable position. Use the second dash, but I didn't get up to the high ground that I wanted to get to. That's kind of fine. I'll just go in with the team instead. We see the Bucky, the Thing is here as well. We see the Wolverine on their team is also here. We're just going to put this damage in on them. I don't need to get any kills, but I do need to get this burst damage in on them. I think our Thing is over on their point, and I'm not sure that they notice yet, which is very funny. I got the kill on their Thing with pretty much no... what is that? Retaliation. I had to focus up for a second and make sure that I landed that kill. There we go. That's 3. And that's going to be their whole team going down, basically. Moon Knight goes down over in the corner. We're already at 4 kills. So we're feeling good there. We got Wolverine's Pits on the other team. Want to put that big damage in on their Bucky. Get bucked. Got their thing down again. It's my time to kill their Johnny Storm, because what's he going to do about it, dude? What's he going to do? Nothing? Did we kill their Moon Knight? No, he's still alive over here. Which is fine. That's not where I wanted to go. Fuck. Well, not much I can do about that. Landed right in the middle of their team. Maybe that would have been a good time to have pressed my ult, you know, capitalized on my poor positioning and utilized my ult, but just in general, I'd rather use it when I know the enemy does not have a support ultimate, so that's why I didn't press it. I thought about it. I had enough time, but if I use it and I die, then it's zero value, and then I have to wait for 2-3 minutes until I generate another one. Gonna quickly get out of the Moon Knight ultimate there. Not playing any games with that shit. We see that their team is basically all here. Now I'm gonna force it out. They're either gonna use it or die at that moment, and they died. It was worth it to snag the kill on their Cloak and Dagger. Because now we know their Cloak and Dagger is respawning while we are engaging with their team here. Look at this cutie. Couldn't find me. So he's instead gonna spam into the Ankh. This is my death here. Yeah. I did not expect the Bucky. I'm not gonna lie. Did not expect the Bucky to be around that corner. I expected a low health Moon Knight, possibly still waiting. I heard the footsteps. Thinking it was him, I went back in. It's my own fault. It's a mistake I could have, should have predicted. See the the Jeff the Landshark up in the sky here. We're just gonna get up with the team. We are pushing this in with, like, 0 retaliation at all. They're not trying to fight us either, which is fine. That was the easiest game of all time. Bots question mark is what people usually do at this moment. We got Stardust with the MVP. They said, so here's the thing, except they were Cloak and Dagger. That is the joke right now. The joke in Marvel Rivals is somebody plays the thing and then they go, so here's the thing. Right? And like they think that's super funny. It was funny the first time. It was funny, you know, the 10th time. Is it funny now? Nah. You know.
Pick your hero.
I've heard better.
Villain, I'm not judging.
My order is sharp.
All right. We got Wingus Bingus on our team. So what could go wrong? You know, when I'm really worried about the outcome of a situation, I just know that I can trust in my Wingus and my Bingus to be able to pull me out of any sketchy scenarios. So, oh, there's another one. But here's the thing, right? There comes a point where you've heard the joke so much that when somebody says it, you kind of want to do the her fucking face at them. But, you know, whatever. I'm not going to insult them in party chat. I'm just going to let them say their jokes over and over again. Plus, the thing is good for me because he's really easy to hit. His hitbox is huge, and he accepts all of my damage. Somebody says, whip out your thing. I'm not even sure I can say that on YouTube without getting demonetized. But, that's what they said, so. Somebody said about chlamydia. This took a hard turn. This took a hard left turn. I'm not sure how to feel about it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I was on board until the thing was about chlamydia, you know? Now, I think, I don't think I want to know anymore. Got my stuff on cooldown here. I did not use my second dash in case I need it while coming around this corner. Got this Iron Man. Took some damage from me immediately. Just waiting to see where he pops back out again. Oh, here he is. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill him. Steal this health pack, go invisible immediately. so that I don't take too much damage there while I'm waiting for my health to regen. Again, using my invis, using my movement to get out of the way there before I take too much damage and it becomes too late. Our Human Torch going in super hard. And I died because instead of going to get the health pack and worrying about my own health, I waited for a heal from my team, and as they often do, they were busy doing something else. They did not save me, but it is what it is. Waiting for the team. Waiting for them to, like, show their ugly faces, you know, to rear their ugly heads, as it were. Generating a ton of ult. Just kind of spamming, using my poke damage to spam down range while we wait for them to all get together. And I eventually get to a spot where I can take a flank angle. Like right here seems like a good place for a flank angle. Two of our team are dead though, so potentially maybe not the moment here. Who do they have? They have an Adam Warlock. And this is the moment when I'm going to press my ult while they're all in here. Just going to snag a double. Snag a little double as they come out of the spawn there. They got rezzed by the Adam Warlock, but I didn't let them stay alive for very long. You can hear the Iron Man up in the high ground up here. So I'm just going to damage up on him. Don't need to chase him though. So getting back up with my team. Using my invisibility to get back with them a little bit faster. We see the thing is up here. So we're just going to ping him. We're going to ping the thing. Do a little thing ping. Regenning some health. Getting my cooldowns back. This seems like as good a time as any to go for a wild flank here. We're going to wait for this to go up. I have all my cooldowns active. So anybody that's in the back line here. There we go. Got a little bit of damage in on their Human Torch. Didn't end up getting the kill on him, but that's totally fine. We got them, got the fear of God into him.
Supernova!
Again, I don't need to do too much. Don't need to reinvent the wheel here. Waiting for my team to come back. Waiting for some of my cooldowns while I go for this health pack in the corner. We do hear somebody above me, so it's going to be time to grab this health pack right now. Get ready to engage with them, because we know that they just saw me. He doesn't want the sauce, and I don't blame him. Some free ult charge for myself here. I can hear their Iron Man up in the sky. I'm just going to dive out, use my invis, get myself over to a different angle, then re-engage. Super fast death right there. It is what it is, though. I did catch a heal there, so that's good. We have both their tanks going in right now on our team. So I'm just going to utilize my ultimate to deal a bunch of damage to them. Then try to use my movement to get out. This is my death. That's okay. I'm 7-3 so far. We're doing pretty good. We do need to use these ults, bro. What are we saving them for? A rainy day, I guess. Get to the point if we can. I'm gonna use both my movement abilities to try and get to the point. If we can contest, we're not gonna contest. Okay, so we're just gonna save those for our next round. Again, stop having fights in places where the point is not. If you can help it, at the end of the round, just run past them and get to the point. Even if you sacrifice your life for it, if you put it into overtime, your team comes back, then we're good, you know? That's all right. We'll get him in this next round. With our Adam Warlock and their Adam Warlock, what could go wrong? You know? Waiting for the round to start. I'm going to take a sip of my water. I haven't had water in like an hour. Oh, yeah. I can feel it rushing all through my chest and stuff.
4, 3,
Feels good, dude.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission.
Using both of my movement abilities and my invis to get there fast. Going red side. Just to take a little side angle on them. Hopefully they won't see me as I approach from what will inevitably be their flank. And then I can put some damage in, and if I get a kill, then great. And if I don't, then at least they didn't see me for a second. Their Iron Man already down here. Their Cloak and Dagger getting extremely low here. I have no health right now. So I'm just gonna grab this health pack and look for my opportunity. Most important that I get in here and deal this damage to everybody. Generate another ultimate as quick as I can here. The shield's up. Ultimate from our invisible woman, giving us a lot of value. A lot of free health. I'm just gonna steal this health pack again and get out of the way. Their team has used their Adam Warlock ultimate well, which is not something you often see, but our Magneto stayed in way too long. Should have known that it was time to leave. But he has 5 deaths, so maybe he's new to Magneto. Our Doctor Strange is coming back now. We have our Adam Warlock ultimate going into this next fight. And now that I've dealt my damage to them, and I know they don't have a support ult to be able to stop me, I'm just gonna pop this right here, because what are they gonna do about it? They're gonna soul bond, that's what they're gonna do. Good call on their part. That nullified all of the value of my damage ult. Unfortunate, but I did get a big cooldown out of them. There we go, and I was able to get that Thor dead pretty quickly. He wanted to come and try to punish me. Instead, I punished him. What a twist. I'm just gonna go invis here, forcing them to not look at their team as much as possible. And that's going to make it difficult for them to get value. We do have their human torches here. What is he doing? Nobody knows, bro. Nobody knows. Got this health pack. We're not gonna peek this Adam Warlock so that he misses his charged ability there. And then I dip out, and we were able to get the kill with the help of our teammate on their Iron Man. Little bit of chip damage goes a long way sometimes. Supernova! Waiting for them to get comfy. 3, 2, 1, comfort. With the shields up, ultimate coming out here. If I just dive into it, I'm gonna be good to go. I'm gonna be good to be saved at least for a few seconds there. The Cloak and Dagger ult still on the point for a little bit longer, though. Again, utilizing my movement to get in, get out. I have an ultimate coming online very soon. Again, diving out. Getting over to a health pack so that I'm not stealing the healing from my team. Waiting for my moment to engage. While hopefully staying alive. %98 to my ult now. This is the moment where I either make or break the team fight based on what happens here. And while I was able to kill their Adam Warlock, not able to kill their Cloak and Dagger, did get their... Okay, hang on. I got out of the way, but my team all got shit on with that maximum pulse ultimate right there. We're gonna stand right here. We're gonna wait for the team to regroup, and we're gonna hope that they make it back in time. There's plenty of time left for us to get back together and engage for another push. We have no ultimates online, but we will have the Invisible Woman ult soon, which means their Cloak and Dagger ult is also going to be online soon. Wow, I took a lot of damage there very quickly. Did I get hit from multiple people? I see. That's fair. That's fair. I did get hit by their cloak and dagger for a small amount of damage, but that wasn't enough to kill me. It was the explosion of the 3 flaming patches by the Johnny Storm there that ended up taking me out. And with that kill on their Iron Man there, we're going to be looking good to hopefully generate one more ultimate before this game is over. Just going to use that to get off the point there and stop the Thor from killing me. Just straight out killing me. Again, I want to get out of the way if I can, and I just can't. My Invisible Woman is alive, but she was not able to heal me. That is, like, we need to use our Adam Warlock ultimate. Where is Adam Warlock? Coming back from the spawn, so it doesn't matter. We lose. This is game here. Feels bad. Feels bad, dude. No. I was at 95 to my ult. I think I was at 89 when I died, but still. Super close. We could have won that last round, though. The reason that we lost this game is because we lost that last round. We gave it away. Somebody says, Brother Adam. Oh, are they about to talk shit? I don't think they really have any room to talk shit. Both Adam Warlocks on both teams did really good. Aside from ours not getting his ultimate off at the end there. They did a great job keeping their team alive, and in addition to that, used res properly, which was nice to see. I did get resed by him once on our team there, so that was cool. Dive back in. Let's get into this next game. I think we catch a W right here, and I don't think there's anything they can do to stop us. We're on a rampage, baby. We're gonna go in. We're gonna rampage it up. Locking in. We got a thing. We have a Spider-Man. We have a Venom. We have a Magic. Got no heals. 2 tanks. 3 DPS. Somebody needs to swap. And it would be nice if it was somebody else. Like the Spider-Man, for example, would be great. The Venom would be great. Oh, Magic's thinking about it. She's thinking, what doesn't this team need? And the answer is more DPS. So we're gonna have instead of a Magic, a Loki. Which could work well. We'll have to see.
Tokyo is not a kingdom of spiders.
My daughter got some fancy ramen yesterday. I'm about to feed that to her in a little bit when this show is done. She's gonna get to enjoy some soup. What could be better than some soup when you're sick, right? I've heard it's for the soul or something. It's not exactly chicken soup, but it's close enough. Their whole team coming around this corner already. Come back, Spider-Man. Come back, bro. My guy. I'm gonna use this to get over the roof here. Gonna use that to get out of the way. Snag this health pack. We see that this Magic really wants me. I'm just not gonna give it to her. My positioning and movement is better than hers. It's not even a question. And unfortunately, I got killed by their Spider-Man there. Who was able to put a shot in on me and then use his uppercut move.
I'm back.
Did my whole team die? Everyone on the team died except our Venom. Somebody died twice already. Our Spider-Man dead twice already. Back again somehow. Kind of inexcusable if you ask me. To die twice in the first fight. 3 times. To die thrice in the first fight. Who is their support? Jeff and Invisible Woman. Gonna use this to get out of the way. Use my movement to get up to this high ground. Hit the man cannon, grab the health pack. watch my whole team get shit on. And then I do the most important thing, which is leave. Why is Venom fighting on the point alone? It's because he has ultimate and thinks he's gonna do something. Unfortunately, he just doesn't. That magic did not even know I was there, dude. Completely oblivious to my presence. Whatever, bro. Whatever. You did not see me there. Maybe you did. No, that was luck. That was luck. She turned to find me, but it was pure luck that she was able to actually get me. We need their support to pop her ult, so that I can pop my ult, and then we can continue on. That's theirs. That's their support ultimate. Great. Which is fantastic, dude. Because what I want to do is get onto their support. But it's harder to do that if I don't know where they are. That's the death from both of their supports there. And I immediately get killed by Namor as I am ulting their supports. But we got both of them. Maybe not. We didn't get Jeff. I got somebody. I know I got the Invisible Woman, at least. And then I got a second person, I just don't know who it was. Might have been Magic, since she's still coming back from spawn.
You stopped them in their tracks.
That thing just charging straight into danger. Zero regard for his own safety. Use this to get some healing. Use that to get out. Go up. Then jump down. Grab this health pack. Go invis. Reposition from a different angle. That magic did see where I am, so she will be coming to try and capitalize on the fact that she saw me. You can see her walking over to where I just was right now. Where you going, Jeff? Thought we were friends, bud. There goes Jeff. Jeff down. Darkchild dead immediately. Big damage on their team. Would not be surprised to see a Spider-Man ultimate. I was literally about to say that. Spider-Man on their team going in, trying to get as much damage on us as humanly possible. Very easy character to play. A lot of people say Spider-Man is like the hardest character in the game. Nah, bro. Spider-Man is easy as pie to play. As long as you don't get immediately turned on, or like your team, the enemy team doesn't swap to a Namor or something like that. Like, he's very easy, not hard at all. And anybody who thinks I'm kidding, I promise I'm not. I know he's got like a 5-star whatever difficulty. It ain't that fucking hard. Now that their team has used their support ult, time for me to back off here. Go ahead and pop this. Be cool to get a heal from my team, which I did. Great. That is cool. Gonna dive through that Spider-Man, put the fear of God in him. Don't need to kill him as much as I just need to stop him. I got booped out of that clobber in time, which is like best case scenario, kinda? Question mark? You know? That would have stunned me. Potentially could have led to my death. But because the Invisible Woman booped me, I never actually took any damage. Did not end up getting stunned. How unfortunate is that, bro? I died for that. I paid for that positional error. It is what it is. Our Spider-Man is getting hard countered by their Spider-Man, or potentially by their Namor. Both Lord, one doing significantly better than the other. I'm doing fine, I just need to... I need my team to also be killing the people that I'm killing. A lot of times you see the tank fighting the tank, which, like, for what? Like, what are you guys just gonna sit there and have a tickle fight with each other? Spider-Man ran. I'm gonna use my movement to get away from Darkchild here. Just gonna go invis while I go grab this health pack. Not scared of this magic at all. The combo between her and Spider-Man could be very scary. I just will try not to get killed by it. I'll try not to get hit by it at all.
With the amazing Spider-Man.
We do need to use ults here, or we just lose the game. So at this moment, I think I do it. I was able to get their Jeff down, which makes it significantly harder for them to engage with us. There's nothing I could do. I gave my life for that, trying to hold that point. Unfortunate. Just unfortunate, dude.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Well, that was that one. Their team did really good. Their team had very strong DPS in their Namor. Their Spider-Man was also pretty good. Pro tip, go for healers, Spidey. Yeah, definitely go for healers. If you weren't going for the healers, Spider-Man, what were you doing? Who were you going for? Were you trying to put damage in on their tank? That doesn't make sense. He's Lord, he's a pro. He's a runner, he's a track star. He did fine. You know, it wasn't great, but, you know, he was 9 and 11. Everybody has those games, dude. Our thing was 5 and 7. Oh my god, you're never gonna guess what somebody said at the end of that game. He said he was going for healers, but here's the thing. And, I would like to politely invite everyone in chat to blow my brains against the wall the next time I hear that joke. Next time we hear that, if you wouldn't mind just painting the ceiling with my brain. I think it'd be good for all of us. Alright, so we got a Bucky, we have a Thing, we have an Invisible Woman, we have a Human Torch, we've got a Mantis, so 2 good healers on our side. Fantastic Four are so popular right now, bro. Ridiculously popular. I wanted to go up there, but then I thought about, well, what if they see me as Psylocke up in the window? I was gonna say up in the sky. It's not really the sky. Up in the window. And then I end up dying for it, you know? Someone on the enemy team's name is Mig Keedy Bach. Wow. Just gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna go out the side door here. See if I can't catch a cheeky little flank angle on their team. Just wanna see if there's anybody up here as well. Looking like a no on that. So that's good. Just gonna use this, get up and out of the way. The Spider-Man is very lucky. Spider-Man, you just earned yourself an enemy. Congratulations, man. He was there. Unfortunately, I fat-fingered one of my buttons, one of my dashes, which could have been the difference between being alive and not being alive. Also, did not remember there was a health pack in there. So that's pretty funny, huh? Please, team. Oh, they died. Okay. I got caught on the whatever that is. Piece of furniture in front of the doorway.
I don't give up so easily.
Alright, here we go. I'm not afraid of them in any way. Where's Spider-Man? I do need heals. Need our team to not solely focus on the tank. And if he wants to run up and get himself killed, let that be his problem. He should know better. Can't actually see anything right now, so I'm just gonna back out here. Spider-Man goes down. Not to me, but to somebody else. Got their cloak and dagger here. And there we go. That's their main support player down. Gonna use this to get over to the healing of the enemy team. We know they have a Rocket Raccoon now. No. Okay, she just came back from spawn. I feel like she should have taken longer to come back from spawn, but whatever. Get fucked, Spider-Man. 2 and 2 now. Do you have an ultimate? Nope. Based on the fact that she died, it was a calculated risk to have popped my ultimate there, but I had a feeling that she did not have one. So, by doing so, I was able to kill her, get her off the map. That's a free push for us for most of this card here. Just gonna take this cart back, get it moving again. There's that support ult that we were wondering if it was there. Just gonna use my primary fire here. Get some big damage in on this spider nest while they don't see where I am.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
We are getting attacked from the side angle there, so we're just gonna back out. I need to look for a health pack because my team is not healing me. They're too busy doing whatever they're doing, so I'm just gonna go grab this health pack. Not absolutely necessary that I do get heals, because I do have the mobility to be able to get out of the way. Watching their thing come down like that was kind of spooky. Knowing that the Mantis ultimate is going off, it's most important that I get into it for the additional ult charge that I can generate, as well as the healing that I desperately needed at that moment. They can see us, but I can't see them, so I'm just going to back around the corner, waiting for a heal from my team, which I do get, but it's getting very dangerous in there. And I get killed by Spider-Man and his massive skill combo. Right-click, R, F. Wasn't even in front of him. They really need to reduce the hitbox on the uppercut, I think. Getting up with the cart, because we do have some healing over time from the cart. Now I got the kill on their thing there. Just gonna steal this. Dive out of there quickly. Waiting for heals from my team again. Spider-Man, you suck, dude. You are bad, bad. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on their Doctor Strange. That's for portaling. Gave him 2 for flinching. I'm now going to get into the shield here. With the Cloak and Dagger ultimate coming out. We know that they are going to have more healing than we can actually do damage. So we just want to get out as quick as we can. I'm gonna use this to grab this health pack. My whole team is dead here. Time to disappear. Swing on over here. And just wait. I got killed by their Spider-Man again. It was actually their invisible woman who finished me off, but yeah. It was their Spider-Man looking for me. Dealt the bulk of the damage to me. Gonna destroy those mines from our penny, or from their penny. Where the fuck is my heal? Thank you. I'm literally right in front of both of the healers, bro. Hit me. we were able to get that Doctor Strange out of the way there. I would expect to see the Cloak and Dagger with another ultimate here, especially since it's been a little bit since my team has actually been able to make a real push here. The Psylocke said their attacks barely hurt, but that is not true. Their attacks actually hurt quite a lot.
Only 60 seconds left.
Quite a lot.
You're mine. Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I'm gonna go ahead and use this and force them to pop their support ultimate, which they do. But you know who's not in the support ult? These guys. For fuck's sake. With the power of Moon Knight, he is able to throw an Ankh on the floor and stab at it and take me from full health to one hit in a single second.
You needed some help.
Don't stop pushing forward.
Did you get them? Looks like they did get them. So that's good there. Got the Penny Parker just absolutely obliterated our Winter Soldier. Please heal me. Please. Thank you.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Moon Knight ult coming out here. We're just gonna not get killed by it.
The Ankh is gone.
Here comes the Spider-Man ult.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
It's like I've played this game before, dude. It's like I know exactly what's going to happen because I've seen all of these scenarios before.
I need time to heal. Destroy that trouble small.
I'm gonna use this to disappear real quick. Got stuck on a wall there, so my push had to be halted. This Moon Knight wants me bad. I'm just gonna stand on this health pack since I can't get a heal. Well, thank you. I can get a heal, so that's good. Not enough to get me to full, but enough to top me off mostly. So much damage from the Penny Parker ultimate there. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Spider-Man goes down. For fuck's sake. With the amount of damage from that Moon Knight, dude. How we looking on ults? I have mine. We have a Thing ultimate. This is gonna be the moment here. If we can continue to contest, we should be good, but no. No. Unfortunate, bro. Unfortunate.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
It is what it is. Close game. The Moon Knight was able to throw an Ankh on the floor and kill me a few times, and that was the difference maker for them. Literally, if I'd have stayed alive just a hair longer. All that work trying to backline to lose. Lamau. Smash. What are they, like, who was trying to backline? I wasn't. I mean, not really. Disappeared for a while for work, the nerve. No, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Says you gotta be good to talk trash. I mean, they got MVP, so, I mean, I guess they did okay. They did alright, dude. Wasn't terrible. I've seen better showings, but, you know. Alright. Let's queue back up. Let's get myself out of the screen so that my camera stops lagging all over the goddamn place. This game could use some optimization. Not gonna lie. I don't know why it lags your camera when you're in that screen. It does it to people with multiple streaming rigs. Like, they have their gaming rig and their streaming rig. So, like, the stream isn't even part of the... Like, the camera isn't even part of the actual gaming rig. It still lags? I don't understand. How did we make that happen?
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Lock it in.
She's shocked. My mind is shocked.
Somebody says this. This what? This is a bat game. Sure. I mean, if you want to think of it that way, sure. Looks like we've got a Hulk, we've got an Iron Man. Hulk is swapping. We've got a Loki. Can y'all help me get the 3 KOs with Cap's ult? I can try. I can try.
For hire. This is all so much bigger than me.
Bot game.
30 seconds before you
Said it's a bot game. How do you know? What makes you think it's a bot game? Every time somebody thinks it's a bot game, the enemy team comes back and ends up winning, which is hilarious. And then the people in chat say, bot game? You know, because, like, it's insulting to them to say, these guys aren't real players, these are robots, right? And then they come back and they win, and they're like, who's a fucking robot now, nerd?
3,
And it's like, yeah, well, fair enough.
1.
I'm gonna go out the side door here. Keeping an eye on where the team is. Listening out for who is on the other team as well.
Get that vehicle to its destination.
And then we are going to... I'm saving all of my abilities, except for that one. So that I can get over to a flank angle. And kill them while they are not paying attention. There you go. That's the double, the double, as it were. Want to stay on this cart, get it moving pretty quickly. As quick as we can, anyway. Yeah, somebody says, how you know it's a bot game? How do you know? That's what I want to know.
Gets in there.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Oh, they have a Spider-Man now. And there we go. I was able to poke out the Johnny Storm with my range damage. There we go. I was hoping to get the kill on that Spider-Man. He was trying.
Almost there. Don't turn
He's trying to get to that health pack. Just wasn't quite able to in the time frame that he had allotted to him. Big, big, bursty damage. There we go. Weave a little melee in there.
double KO.
We are running this game. Jesus Christ.
Watch me stop.
If only I could find the road that
Our Loki copied me and used his ultimate, but didn't get any kills with it. Feels bad for him, dude. We have to get the enemy team to pop their Luna Snow ult and their Mantis ult. I would assume that... Actually, I don't think they do have one.
We are undefeatable.
I take it back. So, we're going to go back to the cart. Because nobody's with the cart.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Sick Venom ult, dude. Super sick. Just got dusted, as you would expect, from somebody who pops a Venom ult for no reason. Gonna use this to get up into the sky. Let me go ahead and pop this right here. You got that Luna Snow ult? There you go. There you go. She did, in fact, have it. I just wanted to see if she would pop it. And while that denied the value of my ult, I haven't really needed an ult yet. Okay, see you later, Darkchild. She killed herself on that one. I am very low here. Just gonna go ahead and go grab this health pack while I infiltrate their backline a little bit. Wait for my team to find everyone.
sayonara.
I can hear the storm, but I can't see the storm. There she is.
We are undefeatable.
Oof. That was scary. I do have a heal here, though. So nothing to worry about there. She had another ult very, very quickly. Which leads me to believe this is likely not a bot game. I just used mine, right? She had just used hers a minute ago. The rocket's so hard to hit, dude. He's so small. Fuck, that was my first death. 15 and 1 so far. Our Loki is doing work, though. And we got the checkpoint, so we don't have to worry about that. Stop typing in the middle of the game, you moron.
Pulse charge, fire. Pulse cannons and arguments. Too sweet.
Why would you ult right now? Don't ult right now. 2 of them are already dead. 3 of them are dead. Bro, we need to push the payload.
This spot.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that now of all times?
Big chance!
They no longer have a Luna Snow, which means that I should be good to pop this right here. They must have used their Loki runes to have survived that, or maybe there was just so many of them that I wasn't able to deal enough damage to actually kill them. There we go, got their Storm down, got their Black Panther down. Now it's time to get their Magneto down. There we go, now it's time to get Strange down. There we go, good stuff, dude. And that's gonna be the W. That's a 21 and 1 here on Spider Islands. Super easy. Doesn't get much easier than that, dude. Super duper easy. We got our Loki with the play of the game, MVP. MVL, most valuable Loki. The enemy team had one. He did not do as well as ours. 21 and 1 is a pretty good game. Overall, if I hadn't gotten that death, I would have been ahead of our Iron Man, and I would have done more than, I possibly would have stolen that MVP away. But that's okay. I'm not worried about it. The main thing is that we stick to the shadows, we stay hidden, we take our flank angles when we need to, we poke when we need to, etc., etc. Take our engagements intelligently. Just want to stop everybody right there. Do not lock in on all DPS and get us killed. Somebody says, bruh. Yes, what? What's up, bruh? Love quick play. Well, the difference is, it's quick play we good. Yeah, we'll see, dude. We'll see. With a Loki as our only support, I doubt it.
Everything in this place feels so familiar.
But that's alright. We'll see what happens.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds.
Anyone could swap and we would do alright, you know?
It's been way too long since we hung out.
I'm gonna try and melee here for a while. Just leave my mark.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't dare try and kill them as they come out of spawn.
The missionary.
Or do I? I'll probably die for this, but that's okay.
They are in front of us.
Someone is attacking from the
Oh no! Bro, I got knocked around so hard there. Dude. I got, like, booped. I got booped again. I got booped by the thing.
my light.
I did get a kill, though. I killed one of their supports, so that's good. I killed Phantom Josie, which is great, because, like, regular Josie was bad enough. And I also have to remember that we only have one healer, and it's a Loki, so not only is he not going to be able to keep us alive, but very likely that we will, die a lot. Whoa. Just get out of the way here. Use my movement to get up to a health pack. We have a, instead of whatever we had before, we now have another Black Widow. Because she wants to get into a Black Widow duel with the enemy Black Widow. Just gonna go ahead, peeking around the corner, but not taking an engagement where I'm unfavorably challenged. I disappeared. They don't know where I am.
Someone is attacking from far.
Just humping a pillar. Nothing to see here.
I never liked snipers.
We now have an Iron Man. We gotta Iron Man diff them too, I guess. It's most important that we, instead of playing intelligently... Oh, God. Whoop. Just get up to this health pack here. Again, I gotta play around all my health packs while I am still alive. Because I could die at any moment. Especially with the damage from the Black Widow going out like that. That thing is very lucky. I got killed by that, unfortunately. There's no immunity ability here for Psylocke. I could have popped my ultimate. But I don't quite have it yet. I was at 98%. Could have popped my ult. And if I'd have lived for the first, like, 1 second, then very, very likely that I could have actually killed them. Just gonna dive back. Make sure that I'm not taking engagements that are going to get me killed. Did they use their ult yet? I cannot for the life of me remember if they used their support ult. Guess we're gonna find out right now. Nope. I bet they wish they had it now, though. Oh, I'm dead. I bet I wish I had a heal now, though. Loki, I hope you know I appreciate you very much. Who is that? Our thing said that. Yeah, Loki. You're a real dude for whatever. I mean, I'm glad you played support, but yeah. Our Iron Man's doing pretty good, actually. You know, all that shit I talked, Iron Man is actually doing pretty good. Doing some solid work. I'm just not going to allow this Black Widow to have the angle on me to be able to one-hit me. Getting out of the way there. Putting that damage in on Spider-Man.
Out of sight.
Reloading while I'm out.
This will do nicely.
Use my movement to dash out of there, get together with the team. We now have a Luna Snow, who is immediately dead. In addition to our Loki. Thank you for the heals. Spider-Man is in an epic duel to the death with our Black Widow, which is very funny to me. Especially because, like, they don't really even need to be fighting each other. That hurt a lot. So right now, I think I'm just gonna wait. Just gonna wait a second. Right, I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna use my invisibility to get out of the way. Clearing these corners in a very intelligent way so that I can get out and continue to deal damage. It was the Human Torch, I think, who swapped over to the Luna Snow, which is good. Gonna get out of the way here, reload, get up with my team while we fight this Spider-Man. Health pack's not here, but the fog is, so I don't have to worry about being seen, at least for the moment. Do want to keep an eye on my squad here, though. Again, getting around to my team. The thing goes down. I'm now waiting for my cooldowns. I'm going to use my invisibility. Big damage on them. Got both their Black Widow and their Invisible Woman there. Stopping them in their tracks, as Galactus said. Do I die from this? No. And I helped with the kill on the thing, so that's great. Just gonna dive out of the way here. Make sure that I'm safe. Snag this health pack. While we get the team back together. Avengers assemble, or whatever. Here comes the Spider-Man ult. I know he has it. He was looking for his dive there. We didn't give it to him, but he was looking for it. I'm just gonna go grab this health pack so that we don't have to worry about waiting for a healer. And there's the ultimate on Spider-Man. Super weak play on his part. Very not worth it, in my opinion, to have used the ultimate on me.
Don't give them another inch, or else.
He could have used that on our support. Would have been way better off. But, oh, wow. All right, so I just came out of the spawn and got hit by 3 Squirrel Girl nuts at the same time. The thing came around the corner and one hit me, basically. But that's all right. You know, what do you do? I think we lose.
Maximum ults.
Yep, that's going to be the L there. That's all right, though. It is what it is. We had some good plays. I have seen more Invisible Woman getting play of the game today than I think I have in any game ever. Like, in any stream ever. She is so meta that she is, like, absolutely destroying the stats. You know, you look at her stats, she's got 12,000 healing, which is only just a little bit lower than our Loki. And Loki didn't even copy any support ultimates, at least as far as I could tell he didn't. But the damage she put out was 4,200, which is pretty good. You know, the damage blocked, you know, obviously that's not really a stat that you look at for her, but like these 3 stats combined make up a significant portion of the game. So, yeah, dude, super fun. A very fun game. Very fun games overall. I think today we had a very solid day. We had some good games. We had some good games, had some off games. You know, we won a lot of them. We lost a few. The last string of games that we played, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last 8 games were not that good, but the prior, you know, however many, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the last 8 games were not that good. The previous 8 games before that were. So roughly around 50% win rate there with our Psylocke play today. Overall, I just really wanted to play the character because I'm having a lot of fun with her. And I'm enjoying playing her again in the Season 1.5 meta. I had not put that much time into her before, so there are still things that I'm like hammering into my muscle memory. You see, I'm only at Captain, which is like the second rung up in terms of on the path to Lord. But yeah, like we did good today, and the character overall has a lot of what I like in terms of a DPS. You know, she's self-sustaining insofar as that she can get to places that she needs to go. She can attack from high ground. She can invis to get to places she needs to be. Her ultimate deals good damage as long as you know how to use it correctly, and it can secure a decent amount of eliminations, especially on low health targets. So yeah, pretty good stream overall. That's gonna do it for me today. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. To everybody who is watching this and to everybody who was lurking, I want to say thank you. We had Hanny was here for the show. We had Brick stop by for a while. I know a bunch of you guys were lurking. I saw you and I appreciate you. As always, we do these shows every morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's when you could find me tomorrow. I will be back and then we'll do something else, have a little bit of fun. I'm Moonchild of Dude No Way. I'll see you in the next stream. Take it easy.